J Squad.
We gotta find now what do we do? That's the first clue. Now what do we do? That's the first clue. We gotta find
Whoa, cut it off a little early there. Oh man, oh man. Well, I guess we'll get it started. Hit the wrong button. Gonna be a good stream, knowing that I've already messed it up today. Well, welcome everybody. Welcome. What's going on, Jeremy? What's going on? Let's skip over here. Going to be an interesting stream. Today. We got a couple things to go over, and then maybe, just maybe, we'll do some not Birdman content. Got two videos to go over. One is Harmful Opinions has put out his first video, and it sounds like the first video of a series of videos. We'll see if he puts out more for it. On the Birdman, and Future Nightmares has responded to the Birdman's response. So most of the second one, most of Future's is pretty much kind of same things we already talked about on stream. So that one should be kind of a quick one to go through. Oh, excuse me. I don't think there is too much to it that's going to be different that I'm going to agree or disagree with, right? I'm probably going to agree with most of it. And then, but the harmful opinions ones, I do have some things I want to talk about. So that should be fun. I checked Birdman's subreddit and they're in panic mode, legit denying everything, doing ad hominem on harmful opinions and thinking that everyone is trying to smear Birdbrain because he defends woke. I mean, that's how it goes, right? It can't be that our favorite creator, the guy we're parasocial to, is doing something wrong, is a terrible person. No, it has to be they're trying to come after the wokes, right? It will be Star Wars Theory after 8 years finally releasing episode 2 to his Vader fan film. It went below even my lowest expectations. I mean, this is going to be, I was over watching Beckett's stream and he started talking about it. He didn't even realize Birdman had made a response to Futures, which, of course, his take was like, why? Why did you make a response to a 200 sub YouTube channel? But I mean, it just seems like there's gonna be more to come. And I just don't think, like with his Reddit in panic mode, I'm sure his Discord's in panic mode too, right? Especially if the mole is still in there. If the mole is still in there getting stuff, or moles, there could be more than one. Who knows? Then it's gonna be like it's just gonna be more and more. Unless like Birdman could have ended this from the very beginning by just admitting he doxed the guy, deleting the dox, and making a apology for it. But instead, people started digging into his Discord, digging into his life. Harmful, even outside of this, Harmful pulled up the Dominoes thing, which he still thinks he's the good guy in. Birdman employing child labor kind of based. I know, right? Oh man, he's going for that. I think he's on the wrong side of the culture war, right? Back again to Birdman. I see. How's it going, Morgan? I'm doing good, Helldiver. I'm doing good. Birdman he's becoming the lolcow that keeps on giving, right? There's always more, and he can't just when I look at his response video, when I look at his original response to Futures, you can just see this is the information they have. So all I have to do is deny this information and I'm in the clear. But that's not it. That's not the information they have. Futures has already said he has the whole Discord, right? Future, what's going on, Iron King? Future, all the information is there. They just haven't flown it out there. Futures gave it to other larger content creators like Harmful. So so here we are. No, I'm good, doing good. Iron King, doing good. So I may play. Well, I'm gonna play these videos when we get to the last video. I'm gonna play that one in the background. That one's gonna be a little bit interesting. It's one that I've wanted to watch for a while. It's about a month old, but it talks about paradox map games and right-wing culture. And I'm a pretty big paradox fan. For all of their faults and their wrongdoings and how expensive their games become over time. I love Stellaris, Hearts of Iron. Oh God, Europa I've only played a little bit of. I haven't played the new one, but I like those big grand strategy games. So seeing someone say that I must be some kind of far right culture guy, I want to see what it's turned me into. More like it's child slavery. So more Birdman drama, yay. I feel like, Simon, that's not a happy yay. I feel like that's not a happy yay, right? Oh. Not mentioning, oh yes, fucking King, god damn it, why can't I can't even think of its name. This is sacrilegious. Oh God, I'm gonna have to Victoria 2, really? Is that the one? I actually haven't played Victoria 2, so I can't speak on that one. I kind of fell off of a lot of the newer Paradox games. Not that I didn't think they were gonna be good. I just I got the Roman one and I was like, oh, this is terrible. This is just awful. And I haven't really bought any of the new ones since then. It's also hard for me to dedicate everything to them. Victoria 2 is not new. Oh, well, the old one. I thought there's another Victoria, though, isn't there? God, I haven't been keeping up with it. You're making me look. Victoria 3 is what I was thinking of. That one came out when? I don't fucking want to buy it. 2022. So yeah, Victoria's been out of shit. 3 came out in 2022. See, with me, Stellaris has always been, that's the first one I got into with Grand Strategy. So that one will always be my favorite. Prince of Darkness. What the fuck? How many? Anyway, so I think that'll be fun to listen to. It'll be something other than a normal Birdman content, swallowing up my channels. And I don't know if you're out there, Grizzle, but I've seen talk in my Discord about, bullying me into a gaming stream. I promise this Sunday will be the first stream of Darkwood. Excuse me. Every Sunday is going to be a gaming stream. Every Sunday is going to be a gaming stream. Every Sunday is going to be a gaming stream. All right. I don't care if Birdman goes fucking nuclear on Sunday. I'm gonna play the game. Maybe. Oh man. This has been, next week I may be going on another stream too. So Dorkwood is good horror. I've heard it. I bought it a long time ago. I've just never played it. Like, I dipped into it. I maybe have like 2 or 3 hours in it. So I will be happy to play it. I do love me some horror. And it's just one of those games I've wanted to knock off my bucket list, So here we have it. This is going to be Harmful Opinions video. Birdman's minor Discord mod. And this is crazy, right? Like, why would he have a mod that's a minor? Just doesn't make any sense. With the Discord stuff, I'd say Birdman's case is worse than Leaflet, but not as bad as Nux. I mean, so yeah, it's definitely not as bad as Nux. You can't even say it's like the worst. It should have been something simple, right? Like, they should have been moderated properly. You could have moderated this. Like, the thing is they've now gone in after they've been called out for it and deleted this. But have they only deleted what was shown in the videos? Have they actually gone back and looked at their server and age gated it? Because if they have the whole server logs, they can look up these people. Obviously, Futures could find it. Then their mods should be able to find it and like knock out these people who are still minors and get them out of the Discord server, right? But I have a feeling they didn't do any of that. Let's get into Harmful's video.
First off, credit to Future Nightmares for tipping me off there might be something to look for, as well as providing me access to the server and an archive of the server. Hello, Birdman. You're not familiar with me, but I am unfortunately growing more and more familiar with you. And I would have asked you about this first, but you already have me blocked on Twitter, so I imagine you don't want me to contact you. I believe
Preemptive block. I wonder if he ever said, like, it makes you wonder, like, what did he get blocked for, right? Because I know people who have been blocked by the Birdman who haven't said anything to him, right? Maybe just because someone was following me, maybe, or someone else, a bigger content creator.
That everyone makes mistakes, and especially with the passage of time, people can learn and grow. However, if we look at that like a little timer, the space for growth, if someone defends past mistakes or perhaps things that weren't actually mistakes, and especially if they
probably using mass blocking scripts, maybe I don't know if that 141 IQ would allow him to do that. I think he blocked Harmful the moment Harmful made pizza video. Oh, that's true. That's probably it then. Yep.
They lie about those past mistakes. In my eyes, that timer sort of resets, goes back to 0. Future Nightmares made a video or two about the Birdman, and one of them covers something that was going on in his Discord server. I'm going to be honest, it was kind of a mid-attack. But Birdman, you like fighting games. In Tekken, what happens when you try to duck a mid-attack? In defending himself against Future Nightmare's claims, the Birdman has told an insane lie. Well, to be fair, he said a lot of stuff that's true, but the most important parts are lies. And the things he said that are true mean he must know he's lying. Let's go over it real quick. He's talking about his Discord server and its start.
As you can see, when I announced the server, I got 10 likes, and that was about the same amount of people who initially joined that server.
Yep, sure, he'd go on to promote it in various videos, but especially at first, it was not very big. It would seem a little bit more than literally 10.
Total active chat. So this is what? 2018? December 2018, total active chat. So right now we have 4 mods and about 160 members. Surprised this chat isn't a little more active. That seems like a little bit more than a handful, right? I've been blocked by him the minute I called him out on his post where he tried doxing Yellow Flash for. Yeah, that's kind of where we all got blocked. I think at that point that was like that was a big blocking spree for him, right? Anyone who called him out on that was pretty much done, right? Because we have the moral idea that even if you don't like Flash, even if you think he's a complete, whatever, if you think he's a bigot, you think he's a Nazi, you think all these things, he's disingenuous, a grifter, all of that stuff. Even if any of us thought any of that, the simple choice is he still doesn't deserve to be blocked. Birdman blocked me years ago. I don't even remember what for on YouTube. I don't use Twitter. He blocked you on YouTube? To comment on his channel, you have been snubbed. Probably a week before commenting. He's a coward. Yeah. He blocked you when he called him out years ago for when the Exposing the Grift series began. I mean, this dude just got weak skin. He's very thin-skinned all around, right? He can't take any criticism coming from everyone else. You even see in like the first his response video, he tries to tie everything to fucking Critical Drinker. Like he tried that whole tweet about Critical Drinker when it was like Yellow Flash. He was doing all this stuff too, right? It's got to be all of them. We're all Drinker's little minions, and Flash's little minions come out to, try and take him down.
Within a day, but not massive.
My point is, at the point in which I created the server, I was a tiny creator.
Oh yeah, Egad's video. We may have to put Egad's video on and listen.
With a tiny audience, but
guess that's relative and depends on perspective, but sure enough, fine, I'll grant you that.
We were somewhat close.
Am I the only one who wasn't blocked? What does this mean? He can't block a fellow brother. Damaged. Oh.
It being a smaller community.
This seems true, and remember this, because this is...
I bet Harmful Opinion is paid by Drinker just to take down Birdman. Just the final 20 minutes? Okay, we could do that. Egad's video is excellent. Good. Maybe we'll pull it up here and I can put it on. I plan to actually do a little gaming on this stream in the background, right? I just want to focus on this video in particular. Even futures I think we might put up because I've been digging into a little Project Zomboid. The Darkwood's going to be specifically saved for Sundays. I don't want to play that while I'm streaming. I want to experience that game. But I'll probably still do something in between streams like I normally do. Harmful goes after pretty much anyone. Yeah, Harmful's pretty open. And if he decides he wants to talk about it, he'll talk about it. You can't really, people always point out oh, he was a Gamergate culture war guy, and I was like, yeah, but he'll pretty much make a video on anybody, right?
Is actually quite bad for the Birdman.
Back then, I basically knew everyone in my server, as these were the hardcore fans I'd gained up to that point.
Again, yes, he certainly knew them. Some of them apparently pretty darn well.
These were people I spoke to all the time on my channel and on Twitter, some of whom were my actual real-life friends.
Again, all right, fine, I believe him.
Needless to say, these people were all adults.
And that's where I'm going to have to stop you, Birdman. He then covers what future nightmares brought up, which was a pretty weak attack. It was Birdman mentioning a hentai site. In the presence of minors...
What does Zomboid being a horror game have to do with anything? I just want to play the title game that y'all picked without a video running. Komoji. Yes, Zomboid is a very good horror game.
In a server that acknowledges the presence of minors, well, he likely knew there were minors. Okay, there's more to it than that, but I'd like to show you what he put on screen. My server/content isn't even for minors. Even though that's the case, we have rules in place just in case. Wonderful.
Which we've already established before Harmful goes any figure. We've already established that this is a lie. His server rules specifically stated that that there were minors in there, so no NSFW stuff, right?
Acknowledges that minors can get in. It's not really for them, but you acknowledge they can get in, they might look at it, so you have rules in place to protect them. Cool. Well, not just you. Your mods protect them, yeah? One question, Birdman. How old were your mods? Or let me be more specific. How old was the very first person you appointed as a mod? Let's take a look at that. We can go back to the start of the server and see people starting to join. Someone called Aluminum says, hello everyone, and Birdman says, sup brethren. 9 minutes later, Birdman says to Aluminium, I know you wanted to be a mod, Ali, so I'm going to grant you that permission. And Aluminum says, thanks, Birdman. A couple minutes later, a user who goes by Howler's Moon asks how mods are being appointed, and Birdman explains that he is appointing people he's spoken to a lot. Like Birdman said, it was very tight-knit. These are people he knows very well. Back to my question. How old was this Ali fellow that Birdman knew very well, had spoken to a lot, and decided to appoint as a mod into his server that supposedly isn't meant for minors? Go ahead, take a guess. 3, 2, 1... 15. Just kidding. This message is from a year later. They were 14.
Child labor, let's go. That's right, Komoji, that's right. Like, okay, if you're going to add in a mod, right, I feel like you should at least make sure that they're over the age of 18, right? Popping Weasel, I don't like Flash, but I think it's the essence. People hear something bad happen to someone they don't like, and they hope it's true or the person is guilty without properly evaluating anything. I mean, yeah, that's something that happens online. In general, people wish the worst for your enemies. It's all very, very... The children yearn for the mines. They yearn to mod the discords. Oh, but yeah, I mean, it's just a thing of the internet. And if you're going to have, like, my problem with it is if you're going to have morals, like you have your moral standing should be above your hatred of people, right? Like, for me, I don't want anyone to be doxxed, whether I like them or not. That's just a pretty standard play for me, right? Some people are child progenies. So are you saying that he gave this guy an IQ test on realiq.com, and that this kid is he's just too smart? He's got to have a guy who's got an IQ almost as high as the Birdman, right? Some become Discord mods.
These were people I spoke to all the time on my channel and on Twitter, some of whom were my actual real-life friends. Needless to say, these people were all adults.
To be fair, some of them were adults. A few months later, the Birdman made a user who goes by Pericles a mod. Congratulations on becoming a moderator, Pericles. The decision was made solely by me. I didn't consult with other mods. This Pericles fellow was 32 years old. Allow me to show you the interaction where I learned that. On September 14th, 2019, Aluminum's 15th birthday, he says, I thought the server got raided while I was taking a shower. Pericles responds, Ali is underage. Ali is underage. Ali is underage. So, how was that shower? Then lets everyone know he's 32 and shares a gif of the pedophile from Family Guy. Very funny joke. I'd suggest maybe not actually involving a 15-year-old on the internet next time.
Yeah, I if you're gonna make a pedo joke, how about you not do it towards a 15-year-old? And I'm pretty sure this would definitely like go against your server rules, right? You know, nothing harmful to children. Hey, we got kids in here. I guess not, because it's only like not safe for work. So do you consider that? Do you consider asking a minor how their shower was safe for work, Birdman? Is that what that is? This is just fucking like, it's so horrendous. Like, why? What else is there that you already have this guy who is, by every means, trying to flirt with a 15-year-old?
Though. Anyway, point is, it was well known that there was a kid moderating the server, and we can see a mod who got relatively close to Birdman, a story I won't share today, directly acknowledging it. It wasn't exactly hidden, and Birdman said he knew the people there very, very well. So, to hammer this in and be crystal clear, just like to remind you again that Illuminum, I think was the first person to speak aside from Birdman on the server, was made a mod within minutes of joining, was not modded simply because of his Patreon contribution as it appears some people have.
So, man, I wish I could donate to Birdman's Patreon. He honestly deserves it. I mean, this is God. But ain't much a 14-year like me can do about to turn 15 in 5 days. Jeez.
Actually were, because he didn't pledge, was well known in that server to have been the age he was well known to Birdman prior to the creation of that server, based on Birdman's statement in his recent video, and based on Birdman's statement in the server at the time. And today, Birdman says...
Needless to say, these people were all adults.
We know that you definitely know that's not
like
true. Part of your defense is emphasizing how well you knew everyone who joined early. And this is the first person you made a mod, based in part on having already talked to them about this before you even made the server.
Dude, and this is the thing, like Birdman got into his video, his little response, and was so confident about everything he said. And it was just all dog shit, right? His use of intentions didn't fucking match up with, what he was trying to say. He did intend to spread fucking Yellow Flash's information around. His Domino's pizza thing excuse was, I won, so I'm the good guy. And then hiding photos, which we'll get to in a minute, as well as, now we see like this whole Discord thing is bullshit.
And something I must point out in case Birdman tries to claim his memory of the start of the server is actually fuzzy.
4 days after I created my server, the chatters and I...
What he says here doesn't matter. What matters is what was on screen. That screen cap is not in the video accusing him of stuff, and it's from a few days after the start of the server. So you took that screen cap, right, Birdman? You went back and refreshed your memory, and then said what you said in the video. What's going on, big guy?
These were people I spoke to all the time on my channel and on Twitter, some of whom were my actual real-life friends. Needless to say, these people were all adults.
Why did you tell this lie? That we know you double-checked is untrue? And why, when talking about this time period especially, did you put on screen that your server's not for minors, and not mention that a minor was moderating it? It's so weird because it could have just been dodged. You absolutely did not have to make any concrete claim about the presence of minors at all. You could have just...
Yes, true, Kamoji. Why is he such good friends with a 14-year-old? He could have taken the L and fixed his shit like Leaflick eventually did after avoiding accountability. Yeah, absolutely. He could have just taken his licks, said, hey, I'm going to be better about this. Yes, my Discord shouldn't be for fucking minors. We're going to fucking do our best to kick them all out. We're going to age gate our fucking server, right? So, but he didn't. And here we are still to this day.
Just focused on it being fine if there were.
And I have a feeling it is not gonna stop.
Instead, you went all in on, I knew these people, we were close-knit, I was very familiar, all of them were adults at the start. Like, you didn't even decide to say, you didn't know. Pisses me off, and I'd love to hear an explanation. Like, especially considering we know you've gone back and looked and taken screenshots from the start of the server, your lies are outrageous. You say in this new video,
I created my Discord in December of 2018. I didn't really know what it was. It was something people had been asking me to create for a while, and
your second post in this Discord after you opened it up was telling people that you already used Discord and had one for something else.
I didn't really know.
Why even lie about that? Like, why? Who cares if you knew or didn't know what Discord was? It's like Birdman thinks that no one's going to go look any of this information up. That there's no way we can see his blatant lies. And like Harmful just said, he went back and looked at some of this stuff, right? I'm sure he missed a few things, but he could go in and say what the first comments in the server were, right? Especially since he was bringing up the beginning of the server. He has to lie, man. It's just in his blood. He can't tell the truth.
What it was.
What are you playing at, mate? Oh, and if there's anything else weird that you definitely know about, you should come clean about it now.
Ooh, buddy. Ooh, buddy. My buddy. Even if you don't know, maybe research what Discord is before making it public. True. That's a great way to warn someone. Yeah, that's a pretty big cutoff. Like, hey man. Well, they've been saying this, like, even in Future has been saying this. He's like, we have all the information, but I've passed it along. The best thing you can do is come clean. No one ever does, though. No one ever. They always dig their heels in, right? Keep in mind, Birdman isn't making this video for us. He's making this video for his sheep audience that are just going to blindly follow his every word, because why wouldn't Birdbrain lie? Yeah, but here's the thing. And who was it? Beckett made a really good point about this. Most of his audience probably didn't know what the fuck was going on. And he main channeled his response to Futures. Right? So now people have an incentive to go look. Yeah, it's going to go really hard for those fans that were on Twitter, understanding the drama, and maybe on like the Reddit and other places like that where they were talking about it. But that's not the 300,000. He just went and took this and posted it up there to everyone. And now people are going to look out for it, right? New videos are going to be coming out. New information. Y'all are just racist white ring people. I'm apolitical, by the way. Oh. Birdman made a Reddit post, like in his Reddit. His subreddit had people thinking that Birdman could sue Future. I mean, that's always what it comes down to. And, I wouldn't doubt that he would think the same thing. Hold on, buddy. Let's go. Look in the server. General chat. Oh, Keto Flex. Let's go. What do we got here? Copy image link. Oh, baby. And it's a big one. Why do you do this, Birdman? Oh. There we go. Let's bring this up, boys. Boys and girls. He cannot not say anything. What if I told you the line, age is a number, makes a feature appear? Please don't. Please. Please say it does. Oh, no. All right. I guess we're doing this. We're doing this live, folks. Incoming information. Oh, no. So, the r/Birdman Reddit, Birdman, 2 hours ago. Oh, hold on. We're putting this. I got to put this in the description, in the title. Oh, where are we? Why would you do this? Oh, where am I at? Here we go. This is gonna consume my stream again, isn't it? Responds on. Yes, let's go. Oh no, Future taking W's all day. That's right, Futures. That is right. Oh, baby, let's go. 200 sub shitter for all the W's. Oh, here we go. Dude, I mean, this would have been so simple. We've said it multiple times. All he had to do was say, yes, I accidentally doxed that guy. I was trying to dox. You'll be free in about 45 as well. All right, Jan. All right. I was wrong. I shouldn't have done that. I'll delete the post. Even at that time, like in the very beginning, we weren't even really focused on the facts that he accidentally, doxed this guy to try and dox Yellow Flash, right? We would have come up with that. But the very beginning, it was focused solely on this guy, and all he had to do was come forward. And now everyone's looking into him. So let's get into this. Oh man. My lie is that one of my mods was underage. And in my video, I said everyone was adults. I was clearly speaking in generalities. Oh no, I lied. Well, what I meant was in general. Futures is Birdman's present nightmare, yes. And the fact that his Reddit is going crazy, he has to respond, right? But fine, let's operate under the assumption that I misspoke here. Needs that tough guy voice. It really does. It needs that tough guy voice. The person makes their claim that I was the person. It's harmful opinions. You know who it is. Just say it. It's harmful opinions and future nightmares. Just say their name. The person makes this claim that I was aware that this person was underage when I modded them. I have a DM showing that mod literally asking me if I knew their age, which I didn't. This is something I didn't remember. Oh, he's doing exactly what Harmful said he was going to try and do. He's trying to say, I didn't remember. But you're the one who made the claim on your video that you knew all of these people. You're the one that made that claim. You knew all those people. They were your close-knit friends, and they were adults. That was the claim. This wasn't a generalization. You were speaking as if it was a hard fact. You're also speaking as a hard fact that it was absolutely tiny when you had 120 people in there in the very beginning. So what are we even talking about, dude? This is just you backpedaling with another lie. The mod literally asked me if I knew their age, which I didn't. Well, then why didn't you ask them for their age before you modded them? Oh, this is something I didn't remember, as well as all of this happened literally 7 to 8 years ago. And if I'd remembered this, I'd have put it in my video. You went back. You pulled a screenshot that Futures didn't show. You went back to the third fucking post or something like that on your Discord and pulled up that picture. You pulled it up. You went back there. You could have looked at everything to make sure that you were saying correct information, right? This is all back to research, right? The claims is you have a bunch of minors in your Discord. Maybe you should have done research into that before you dropped your video. It seems simple. Oh. Wait, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. He didn't remember modding a 14-year-old, but he remembered the drinker post while he was in America 4 years ago. True. They were modded because they were a regular contributor to my channel, which is part of how I chose mods to begin in the beginning. People I regularly interacted with on my channel and or Twitter or my real life friends. I don't don't ask the former their age, their names, their locations, literally nothing personal, because I don't want to know that information. You should know the information of the age of your mods, because you shouldn't be placing mods or children as mods, period. So yes, that's an important piece of information for you to know. It doesn't need to be on the public side of the Discord. You can find out behind the scenes of your own, and then, hey, I'm not modding this person. And then it's on them if they want to say why, right? But to just be like, oh no, I was just completely ignorant and stuff because I didn't want their information. Get the fuck out of here. I think he was willing to lie thinking that nobody would check on it, him, since he could never admit to being wrong. Yeah, that's what it comes down to, is he doesn't, like, he thinks this is just like culture war stuff where he can say whatever he wants and it just, no one listens on any sides. No one, nothing ever happens, right? In the culture war, Birdman and Yellow Flash will have their spitting matches online. No one really changes sides. No one does anything like that. But that's not what's happening here. This is people looking into your Discord and making actual claims. He's the king of splitting hairs. True. These are people making actual claims that you're failing to address. And what you're doing is you're thinking you're just going to lie about it and no one's going to notice. No one's going to make any, changes. No one's going to actually cause any problems. But every time he sees, he feels like he has to make a response because his audience says something. Because his audience is seeing these truths, and they want him to prove to them that they're lies. They need it. Their parasocial minds need to know from his mouth that he didn't do these things, right? He's quadrupling down because he's been caught in another lie. That's it. That's true. Oh, man. Saying that like you didn't want to know their age is fucking insane. Insane to say. Like, I don't want to know your age. If you're 12, I don't need to know you're 12. Just moderate for me. And we're talking about like the things that mods should be saying is stuff that you don't want on your server, right? Like, I have specific things about not having anything in SFW in my server. So me and the mods, if anything does drop, that's the stuff we have to delete and see. I don't think you want a 14-year-old being responsible for that kind of information. Oh. But I don't, and still don't care how old one. Oh, no, he's not. No, he's not. He's not. Jan is lying to me. Jan was lying to me. Jan was fucking lying to me. But I don't, and I still don't care how old one is if I appoint them to mod status. Age is a number. No. Oh, no. Oh, we're about to see Birdman's fucking Lolicon arc come out. Lolicon arc, here we come. Dude, this guy is Streisanded this drama so bad. I got radicalized against him in a matter of days. Clockwise, I understand. You know what else is a number? 911. Why would you? Like, age is a number? This is a pedophile defense. That age is just a number. They're just a number, but he's this 14-year-old. He was grown. He was real grown, guys. Their behavior is what matters to me. If they follow my rules and everything is on the up and up, we're good. It's not the point necessarily that they follow your rules. They're supposed to be enforcing your rules, right? They're the ones that are supposed to be enforcing stuff like no NSFW on the site, right? This is the stuff that they have to go look for. They have to be available for. They're also adults. Need the cue that, oh, Carl, no clip from Walking Dead. Oh, here's the Birdman. True. Someone needs to put his face on that one. Oh, why don't you take a seat? Oh, because I'm barely. Oh no, here we go. Now he's going to be using the excuse, if they follow the rules and everything is up and up, we're good, because I'm barely in my Discord. I rely on my moderators to police everything, including other moderators. Yeah, and they should all be adults so they can do that. Your moderators should have moderated this kid out of existence. You cannot use the excuse, I'm barely in my Discord, for the things that happen in your Discord. It is your Discord. You need to make sure that you are putting moderators in place that are following your rules. You should go in there occasionally and check around for anything that might be breaking your rules to make sure your moderators are doing their job, right? Do you give employees like free run? Oh yeah, you've never worked a day in your life. You're probably some fucking Nepo baby. When you have people underneath you, you check up on them, right? You hire people that you believe will do the job, that you don't have to micromanage, but you should still check up and make sure that they're doing the right thing, not posting lolicon. And for a guy who says he's not in his Discord a lot, there sure as hell is a lot of texts around you talking about softcore porn stars and hentai anime and things like that. Like this is fucking, I guarantee you anything, he's lying again. God, I wish I had the Discord leaks so I could check, but I guarantee you he's in there more than he says he is. Either way, it does not matter if he's not there. That is not an excuse for things that happen in your Discord. I wait on Twitter for days for Drinker to tweet, but I'm definitely out of my own Discord. Oh my God, this guy is hyper insulated in his Hugbox community. True. That's why I think he is pretty active in his Discord, right? Like he's making a post on his Reddit. So that means he's been getting all of the messages from people on his Reddit. He's been checking it. He's been name searching himself. He's probably watched Harmful's video. Yeah, he's probably watched Future's newest video. I'm barely in my Discord. I rely on my moderators to police everything, including my moderators. When shit pops off, they let me know on Twitter. I step in, and then we handle things accordingly. But anyone in my server will tell you, seeing me in my own server is like seeing Bigfoot. This means I'll occasionally miss things, like fights, or even inappropriate material, sexism, and sexuality. So what you're saying is, that your 14-year-old moderator may have to moderate sexuality and sexual material. Is that what you're saying? Your 14-year-old moderator might have to do that. I want to clarify that this 14-year-old moderator had to be the moderator for this kind of material, right? The whole idea of not exposing minors to that is the reason you have moderators, not to have a moderator be exposed to it to moderate your Discord. Oh, fuck me. But anyone on my server will tell you it's like being Bigfoot. This means I'll occasionally miss some things, like fights, but this I'll miss things is fucking insane. You should be able to, you can go into your Discord and see what your mod team has moderated. You can also check, your own server, right? You can do a little searchy for terms that might bring up something, or even scroll for a little while just to see. Why would your Discord mods go to Twitter to warn you? True. Like why? Well, yeah, especially here's the thing too. Think about it this way. He says he's only on Twitter, or when he's on Twitter, he's on, but when he's not, he's not. So does that mean you're like on all the time Twitter so you can get these messages from your Discord? Or like, why can't they just at you in the Discord? Why can't they send you a message on Discord and you give it? It just doesn't make sense. Why don't your mods report everything that happened in your server to Birdman? Why do you think it's okay to miss things that happen in your server? Yes. True. Oh. But I don't and still don't care how old one is if I point them to the mod stat. Oh, yeah, hold on. Whoa. I almost went back to ages and just a number, buddy. Woo, buddy. Oh. This means I'll occasionally miss some things. We can't control what people post 24/7, so this is partially why I have mods from different parts of the world, so if one mod is asleep, other mods will be awake. Okay, yes, that everyone knows you can't constantly get everything right away, right? But that's not what we're talking about, bud. We're talking about you having a moderator who isn't old enough to be moderating. They should not be moderating. Age isn't just a fucking number. Oh, this means I'll occasionally miss them. I keep going back up, and why I have mods for different parts when I'm awake. Obviously, we're not modding 8-year-olds. Oh, so 14 is okay. Obviously, we're not modding 8-year-olds. Or some shit, lol. But this is, again, another nothing burger coming from a piece of shit that I blocked on Twitter after some investigation, because I never think about people and I forget they ever existed. Yeah, sure. You fucking thought they never existed. Yeah, that's right, buddy. You didn't fucking come up with this. You didn't find this on your own. You haven't been watching these videos. You blocked him. I guarantee you didn't do any research on him. You blocked him the moment you saw his video on fucking on your little Domino's pizza. We were modding 14-year-olds instead, much more responsible. Yes, it's so different, right? They're just on a whole different level because age isn't a number. What are you talking about? Is, of course, an anti-woke dipshit loser who regularly used the hard R N-word. Fuck him and his video. Oh, no, he used the R word. How does that make him wrong? How does any of that make him wrong on your video? It doesn't, because this is a bullshit cope. And I never thought that I would hear an excuse as pathetic or degenerate as age is just a number. Good. I knew Harmful Opinions and Nightmare were lying. However, it's better to hear it from you, Bird. This is what I'm talking about. They need to hear it. They need to hear it from him. They have to hear it from him. It's as long as he said it, he knows they're lying, right? They know that Harmful Opinions and Nightmare are lying. You're racist, yeah, therefore you're wrong tactics. Here's something that you should know about Harmful Opinions. I found it very ironic from him to try to cancel someone who tries to speak the truth, since many years ago, the skeptic community tried to take down Harmful Opinions because he exposed them for using an app that the skeptic community has been using and promoting for free speech that hides pedos. Harmful makes videos about what Harmful wants to make videos about, right? The only way it's going to fucking get on a Harmful Opinions videos is if it scratches his autism itch. And I think that's exactly what happened here. Is it's hit his autism itch, and now he's making videos on Birdman. This is fucking something. This is something. Oh my goodness. I never thought age is just a number would come up in this. That was not the direction I thought it was going in. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. So, Gaming Truge wants to come on. Furries, I'm gonna say until you and me have a talk, you're not coming on stream. We got to talk about some of the things you say. I sent you a DM, so answer me on it. What's going on, Truge? What's going on?
Howdy, man. How's it going?
Oh man, it's been something. This. Why is it that I get on stream and I'm just like, it's just 2 videos about Birdman. It's just 2 short videos about Birdman. One's 7 minutes, one's like fucking 5 minutes. Like I think.
I do want to talk.
Yeah, 13 minutes. It's 7 minutes and 13 minutes. And then I get the Reddit.
Oops, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh, okay. I was just going to ask real quick just because I kind of came in. So the Birdman, so that was actual Birdman's post on Reddit?
Yeah, that was Birdman's post on Reddit.
Oh my, hi, Medieval. Like, I thought he said he was getting off the platforms. Like, I thought he was like freaking deleting everything. Like, that was kind of the thing I was getting at.
To be fair, he said Twitter, but he's still on Twitter, right?
Yeah, he's still making comments and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I may or may not just shall drop something right now. It's something that's in the works. So I'm exporting it now. It's going to be uploaded. I'm going to take a wild guess, 20 minutes, maybe 15, if my Wi-Fi decides to be good. So
okay. Well, link it over to me when you get it. We'll put it up on stream.
Yeah, because I'm taking my victory lap around this flicker, bro. Because like, dude, like, I have so much thoughts about this guy. Like, it's so stupid. Like, and the fact that like I know now for a fact this was the reason why Noah liked him so much, because he will be like, because like when I was talking with Noah, he's like, oh yeah, the Birdman's like a big inspiration for me. Yeah, I can see that now with all the crap hitting the fan. Like, you freaking plagiarize everything, so I can see that. But no, it's just my whole thing like is the whole thing with him and his beef with Kino Flex, because it's so overblown, but at the same time like both parties are at fault. But like everyone keeps harassing freaking like Kino, and it's just like, bro, just chill out. Like it's weird, man.
I don't understand that. Like the Birdman goes after these guys who are much larger than him. Well, they're about, his size or larger, but for whatever reason, Kinoflex seems to be like a sore thumb. Like, there's a good point in like not reacting to any of this because he's such a big YouTube channel, right? Like,
yeah.
Even when me and Futures were talking in the beginning when the video first come out, you're like, I don't think Birdman's going to respond to this. Why would he? Futures at the time I think had like 80 subs, and I'm a little fucking 200 sub guy, so we didn't think anything would come out of it in general, besides all the talking he did. But then he drops a fucking video, so it's kind of like the same thing with Kino. Kino's what, 6,000 subs compared to the 300,000. Like, why does he see Kino as such a big threat, other than something Kino says he doesn't like because of what is true? Kino has integrity. Kino in the trenches. That's right. Birdman is a balloon, an overinflated ego that pops very easily. Well, yeah, that's definitely it. I mean, you could, at this point we have enough instances of the Birdman losing his mind, from people in public settings like Domino's to other content creators all over, that he has to say something. He has the gene, and he's going to try and dox you. He's going to try and intimidate you and bully you in any way. He doesn't have any, it doesn't seem like he even has any good points anymore, right?
Yeah.
See,
and that's like the thing, right? Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay, I was just gonna say that's like kind of the thing, right? Where it's like, it's it's the fact that like he goes straight instead of just having a normal conversation, he goes straight for not only doxing, but he goes straight for like, oh, I want to find this guy's actual name. I want to find like anything about this guy and to use against him at all. And that's freaking scary because it's like, again, at the same time, it's like, okay, we can just have like a normal conversation about pizza. Oh, you don't like pepperoni pizza? Well, here's your full name, and how about that? I'm going to call you that for the rest of the conversation, Derek. Like, why are we having this conversation?
Well, that's
just be normal, dude.
Like, yeah, that's not even like the most egregious part. The other egregious part is he like shows the address and location of this Domino's, right? And then says he's going to put it all over the internet, and he puts it on his large channel, right? That's just asking. Like, your intention at that point is to get people to call that Domino's. And the idea that you win just because corporate folded because they didn't want to go toe-to-toe with a content creator. I'm going to tell you a little secret, Birdman. Corporate won't even go against a little nobody Karen. They'll just give her what she wants and move on.
Yeah, it's so wild, and it's just, again, it's just the fact that it's like over its stupid crap, and it's like it's not even anything like salvageable, like something that's like, oh, like this is actually like big problems. It's freaking movies and pizza. Like, it's like, why waste your career on those things? Like, again, like we can like have like I love talking about movies and TV shows and crap. Like I love that, but like it's like, I will never get into like these types of culture war battles against people. Like, I will occasionally poke and laugh at, like, that was like the thing I was trying to tell Noah. You can like occasionally like poke fun and be like, yeah, it's a good time. But like when you make that your entire personality and that's just all you're feeding yourself into, it just does something to you, man. I'm like, stay out of that crap. Like, yeah, make a few videos here and there, but like don't like make that your entire personality.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, when I first got in, I started to get more popular, and I say more popular, like between 0 subscribers and 100 subscribers, talking about anti-woke creators, right? Specifically, I went pretty hard after Smash JT and a couple of his nobodies with a couple of different things that I pointed out. Endymion ended up blocking me and putting me on his credits because I pointed out he uses Pakistani websites. And you go into that thing and you can point out the constant lies and frauds and all of that other thing that they are under it, because to me the gaming sphere is far, far worse than the movie sphere.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
You know, but it is it's just the same thing over and over again. And I just couldn't keep saying, like, I've been quieter around it because Smash has already ruined his career. They are starting to fall off, a lot of these bigger guys, because you can only really rage bait for so long before people get tired of it, right? And then I want to talk about other things, right? Plus my ADHD will send me off on a tirade. And then the Noah stuff really made me realize that it's really neither side is any different, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure if you're familiar with like the content creator RGT85. He's one of my inspirations. He's very unhinged. I love him, but at the same time, like I don't always agree with his like thought processes and stuff. But one thing stood out to me, and I've always respected him when he said this. There's too much being white. There's too much being left, and then there's just being real in the middle. And I want to be the type of creator that's just real at the end of the day. Like, no matter what conversation we're having, it's just my real thoughts. I obviously have friends who are on different walks of life, and I want to be on the real side, like just down the middle, just saying what I think about both sides, because it's at the end of the day, this whole war is stupid. Like, it makes no sense to like get into these heated debates over it.
Yeah, I think the best you can do at this point is like point out the goofy stuff to make fun of. You know, we had a fun time when Smash JT said that bisexual lighting was turning everyone gay, and was being pushed into Halo.
Yeah,
like,
I was laughing at that.
Yeah, but as in like getting into the trenches and stuff like that anymore. No, I mean, I'll point things out when I think they're belligerently wrong. But but it just gets, it's just the same thing. It's the same repeated content over and over and over again, right?
Yeah. And but I mean, you're able to like build like a little like mini community around it, and you're not just like hyper focusing on woke stuff 24/7. Like you're doing like your gaming streams on Sunday, like you're doing other things to like kind of break away from that. And that was one of the things that I was trying to tell Noah to do, because like yeah, he would do like the random like movie reviews here and there, but he would just constantly be talking about the culture war just every time, even in those videos. And I'm like, dude, you gotta stop. And it's just, there comes a point where I was just like, frick it, dude. I slowly stopped talking with him, and we just kept moving on, doing our deal. And like, yeah. And the reason I keep bringing up Noah with all this is because like he was just a big part of all like this big space right here. But like, that's kind of the reason why I stopped watching like Birdman stuff, because like I tuned into a couple of his streams. He seemed chill. Like I didn't really see anything crazy with him, so I'm like, okay, he's chill. I didn't watch the other guy, Aaron Debunks. Like I just found out about him when Noah got like caught out for the copyright stuff. So like I don't really follow this type of spiel mostly. Like my YouTube recommendations and like subscriptions are all like old, like Some Call Me Johnny, the J-Wits, like freaking like the Scott the Waz, like that old like subsect of YouTube creators where it's just like none of this nonsense, just like fun entertainment YouTube videos. Like that's just my vibe.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, my thing is just going to be to make whatever content I feel like I want to make. Like I have the Paradox video is going to be interesting. There was like a lefty creator when I was first getting started that was talking about all sorts of crazy lefty psychology ideas in gaming. I have the Debunks guy, whatever his name was, and that's in that sphere. He got pointed out to me by Simon, and I remember going and watching like one of his videos, and I was just straight up like, this guy's too soy for me. This guy is too far over. So if you want though, like I'm gonna watch Nightmare's new video on what's going on. So if you want to hang out for that, you can, bud.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll hang out for a bit. Also, I have something right afterwards that we can point and laugh and enjoy.
I like it. The Birdman. All right. So what we got up here today, or next up on the chopping block, the Birdman is a lying grifter. His response was bad. And it was so bad. What's going on, Emo? How you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Emo.
Welcome to the stream. We're going to do a shill real quick. Thank you, everybody, for going in. We have 30 people in chat today. Thank you so much. If you haven't liked that button, if you haven't liked the stream, please go down there and just give it a little click, a little push with your finger, and help me out in the algorithm. If you're super generous and you really like the stream, go ahead and give me a subscribe. We do all sorts of content here. Sunday I have a gaming stream. We're going to be doing Darkwood. I'm going to actually start knocking games off of my bucket list on Sundays, where I start a little bit earlier, stream a little bit longer, and then we talk about grifters and people online. Actually, I have something coming up that was pointed out to me. It's an old court case that's been going on for like 6 years. And I've been digging into it, and it is insane, absolutely insane content. So that's probably going to be next week, as well as I may be going on another K-Hux stream. So
Heck yeah, they're good people.
oh yeah, I like K-Hux. They're funny. All right, let's get this started. Smash JT court case loading. Well, right now that one's kind of up in the air. That one's I've been following that one for a long time. Right now it's just all about transferring over to California. Once it transfers over to California, it'll ramp up again, and we'll start to get to see more, hopefully more discovery. All right.
With insurmountable pressure by a less than 200 subscriber channel, the Birdman,
Futures, don't hold yourself back, Futures. You are the man. You won. You won with one video. The moment the Birdman responded, he became your bitch.
This is just like when I won against Noah when I made the diss track and he struck it down the first time. Like, bro, like when you make a move like this, like you just end up winning. Like that's just any type of like crap you do. This is like again, like you just made your little commentary video, nothing too crazy, and then this man decided to respond to it because he's insecure about everything. So
Yeah, exactly. He's just, oh, ego too big. I gotta talk. I have to make a Reddit post now.
A leftist 300k plus sub channel had to respond to the allegations that it levied towards him, and would release his response on July 27th, 2026. Now, as stated in my last video regarding Birdman, I said if he lied, dodged, or became belligerent, that I would send the archive of Birdman server to other larger creators. This is something I have done, as Harmful Opinions just released their own video on the subject matter. Granted, I'm getting a little ahead.
It's going to be make an incredible retrospective Toastify video way down the line. Life is Reddit. Listen, I don't know who all Future sent it to, but I would love to see a Toastify video on Birdman too, like a little collection of these left-wing grifters.
Of myself, so let's tear down this flimsy, paper-thin response.
To prove this, I Google Yellow Flash 2 real face. Google Images pops this up. The first 4 results are all Reddit results, the first and fourth of which are showing a man's face. I click the first and fourth link and they take me to the same Reddit thread that is over a year old. This thread lists Yellow Flash's apparent name, his general location, and these images of a portly man. I read through the thread and find 0 pushback on the fact that this may not be him. I then perform a Google search on the name that is listed in that thread, and Google's AI confirms the name as Yellow Flash's name, along with a link to one of Yellow Flash's videos that I did not click. It's at this point I decide that
it was pointed out, like, so you're telling me you did the research and you didn't click the you didn't click the links, the proof, the information needed to confirm that this was correct.
This is Yellow Flash's face.
it's amazing. This guy is a national treasure. We should give this guy like a cake or something.
Oh, absolutely.
Face and real name, so I screenshot the image and post a response on Twitter pointing out that Flash is also out of shape and basically shouldn't be throwing stones in glass houses.
How do you just immediately tell on yourself that you were so ass mad over the Yellow Flash's tweets that you specifically sought out Yellow Flash's face, and that you confirmed it all with Google AI? Now remind you...
Fascinating.
Google AI? Futures? Google AI? Really? Oh.
Dude, the Google AI will get you.
True.
Birdman claims that this was him doing his due diligence. I shouldn't have to tell you that the confirmation with fucking Google AI is not your due diligence. Your 141 IQ is sure doing gangbusters right now, bud.
I love that line.
Yeah, that was good, dude. The everyone making fun of him for his IQ test is just... It's peak. He's got to be good. He's got to be hearing about it.
Now, let's pause and talk about doxing. According to the Foundation for Individual Rights and Expression, or FIRE, doxing is the intentional release of an individual's personal identifying information without the person's permission, usually with intent to retaliate or intimidate. Notice that it says intentional and intent. I am from California, and thus I am subject to California's laws. Here is what California's laws say about doxing, which is specifically covered under California Penal Code 653.2. Every person who, with intent to place another person in reasonable fear for his or her safety, yada yada yada, causing that
Oh, yada, yada, yada. We've already mentioned that. Let's see what Future has to say.
other person unwanted physical contact, injury,
Yada,
or
yada,
harassment
yada
by a
always
third
gets
party,
me.
Yada,
Yeah.
yada, yada, can be subject to all these forms of punishment. You'll notice California law also states intent. On this law firm's website, they clarified that doxing,
Yeah, Lost Coyote, that may be true, that people with high IQs are often better at convincing themselves that they're right than the average person, but that's a bell curve because dumb people also tend to convince themselves that they are right. So,
according to Penal Code 653.2, must be an act with intent of subjecting someone to harassment. So, according to this information, I have factually not doxed anyone because I mistakenly shared an image of a person who I thought was Yellow Flash, a public figure. I did not intend for anyone to harass the gentleman in the photograph, and it's impossible for anyone to have done so for the next reason this claim is ridiculous. No personal information has been shared.
First of all, your intent is there. You specifically went out looking for Yellow Flash's photo to incite harassment towards Yellow Flash. Now, I find it particularly interesting that you yada yada the California doxing code as it states wherein your own code imminently caused that other person unwanted physical contact, injury, or harassment.
Emoji, the first person to get raped by Google AI. I mean, you know, what'd be funny is to see the Birdman go through fucking AI psychosis to try and get over this.
Dude, that would be epic.
It would be so good. I wouldn't be surprised if Anthony Groligola and Eric Debunks try to downplay this. They downplay anything that is their own, and if it's Drinker and anyone his side, it's open season to them. So I don't think Anthony's just going to be saying anything about it. He just got out of one fight. I think he's going to stay really quiet about this one.
Yeah.
Welcome, Jan. Welcome.
Hello.
Hey, it's the British.
It is. I
Listen.
see that. What did you think about that Reddit post? That was some pretty I feel pretty owned right now, personally.
I
by
do.
that Reddit post.
He's right. I didn't realize that age is just a number. This kid must have this kid must have 140 IQ. That he can't be higher than Birdman's.
What a fucking
Yes.
idiot! Like I don't understand.
Yes, aspirations. I did watch the EFAP on Noah and Ant. Yeah, I was fairly involved in the Noah drama.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit, you could say. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. You
No,
could
yeah,
say.
it's-
Just a little bit.
I just say it's again like I feel vindicated every time this guy responds and saying this guy is just like the essential lolcow of like the early ages of the internet. Like you say anything to this motherfucker and he'll crash out in a 3 fucking column long Reddit thread and call you racist. It's kind of incredible.
Oh, dude, absolutely. He can't just like let's go back to it. Like he can't just like write a short statement. It's got to be insane.
Yeah.
Speaking as someone that has the tism, yeah, sometimes my hands just do the typing, but it's way bad when you're just this bad locale. Like,
Yeah.
well, like, what are you doing?
Well, the thing is, I've learned this epic trick that you can do, and Birdman would benefit from this, is even after you type it out, you can actually take like 5 seconds before you hit that send button to like take a breath and think about what the point is of what you're doing, and like recalibrate your emotions, you know? I don't think he's
Hey.
capable of this, but
Hey Jan, did you know something crazy?
what's this? Tell me.
Drinking water is a free action,
That is true.
That is
It's
true.
very
And
and
true.
that's
I
something
can,
this guy has not done.
I'm
Like,
drinking water right now, in fact, so...
Water. There is only Coke Zero.
dang, not even Dr. Pepper. Well, come on.
No, I've been a Coke Zero drinker for a long time. I became a Coke Zero drinker because my sergeant in my truck drank Pepsi, and I just had to annoy him. So I brought the
No, it's the
opposite.
war flashbacks. I'm a
yeah, the
Pepsi
war.
enjoyer. I love Pepsi.
I've been drinking the Coke Zero since the war.
The wars. I can't put them down if I don't drink a Pepsi every 15 minutes or a Coke Zero every 15 minutes. I have a flashback.
Wait, Kamoji said if Birdman said what I suggested, he might get felted again or write 5 more paragraphs. True.
Yeah.
he'll be like, actually, this is not good enough. I need to write more.
Yeah, right. All right, Josh, I'm letting you in, but that doesn't just include slurs. No death threats. We're staying within TOS on this channel now. Only the occasional oopsie slur that I can disavow.
This guy made it big, and now suddenly we have rules. Like,
Yeah, I know, right? I know. I got so big. I got
what 200 subs does to a motherfucker.
What Birdman said about you know what annoys you know the part that annoys me when he said age is a number? You know who else uses that stance of age is just a number?
Pedophiles.
I can think of a few people. Yeah,
pretty much anyone who has a strange attraction to children. Yes.
Okay, age is a number, but you know what? You know what else is a number? 911.
True. Like
What's
this is like my thing with this
on?
is like this is how like you know he's terminally. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. So hey, welcome Warlock. I'm doing good. We're doing good. We're 3 days into we're 3 streams into Birdman content. It just never ends.
It's an infinite gold mine. No, I was gonna say like, when he wrote that, did he not realize like the optics of this are just completely fucked? Like, why would you ever say this?
Yeah, why would you ever think that this was the answer that was going to once I say this, the defense is finalized, there's nothing that they can do.
Yeah.
It's like people like already what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I don't want to say suspecting, there's another word for it. But like people are like drawing to the line that you could be a potential predator. But now that you said that, people are going to think you are one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think he's a predator. I just think he's like a retard. And the reality is, like, I do think this is strange, though. Like, I don't really. This is, I'm not saying we've crossed the Rubicon or anything, but it is like, why would you? Because he's like defending the decision here. That's really what this is. He's like, hey, I made this decision, and it was actually fine for me to make it because of XYZ reasons, and I misremembered making it, having made it at the time. And it's like, what are you fucking doing? Like, just say, yeah, like, the obvious deflection from his position would have been, yeah, I misremembered it, my bad. That person is over the age of majority now, and, like, they're gonna get unmodded. Because, like, sometimes people, like, straight up don't tell you, like, this is not a leak or anything, but, like, we had a mod in our server who, because they told us that they had their 18th birthday, like, a few days ago, they were like, wait, you were underage this whole time? Like, you weren't supposed to be here, what the fuck? Why didn't you say anything? But, like, yeah, it's bizarre like that sometimes. But just say that.
It can happen. There's no way to, like, 100% it, right? There can always be situations where it goes through. Yeah. But you should at least do your due diligence in it. And this kid said he was 15, within a year. Yeah. So he was 14 when he was modded, said he was 15 within a year, and nothing changed. And this was back in 2019?
Yeah, exactly. And like our statement, as I say, like in Kino's server, because I'm a mod in there, and we've made this clear again with this drama popping up as well. For anyone who's in the know, if you're in our server, it's an 18+ server. If you're in there and you're a minor, we are not your parents, and we are not responsible for your internet safety. Okay, it's an 18+ space. Obviously, we're not going to ask for your social security number if you enter the server, but we would strongly discourage you from being there if you're a minor, like, to the strongest possible extent that we can.
Exactly. My like basic rule would be like anyone, once you find out they're a minor, that's it. You nuke them. They can come back in when they're 18, right?
Exactly.
So,
like you.
Go ahead.
No, sorry. You go.
No.
It's like,
I was about to pull up.
The
gaming Truge just sent something out. So
okay.
It's like the Birdman must have heard of the Leaflet drama and the Nextaku drama, because everybody and their mama were talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way you could
Just
repeat
my
like
stupid mug.
because you cannot be saying like, and I know he hasn't made videos on Nux or Leaflets, but I doubt that he is oblivious to that particular drama.
Oh,
Well, the
yeah,
reality
yeah,
is
I
the
mean,
question you'd have to ask him, like, what do you think is the benefit of having minus in your server? Like, what is the reason that you want to keep it an under 18 all ages server, right? Because like,
while also saying that your server is not for children.
yeah. Well, even setting that aside, like, I'm just
Mhm.
saying the pure hypothetical, like, this is just an open question I would ask anyone who's had this fucking issue. This would be Skitty and Birdman. Like, why do you feel that you need to be providing a space where adults and minors can potentially intermingle? That's not an intelligent thing to do, in my opinion.
Yeah,
There's
absolutely.
almost like no, like I've said it before on Keynote Stream when we're going at the Southpaw stuff, but like I'm at that point, like, and I'm not that old. I'm 26. I don't mind dating myself, in that way. But like, yeah, I'm 26 years old, and I can't imagine what I could possibly have to discuss with a 17-year-old.
Yeah,
Right.
Exactly. It's just it's even worse for me because I'm like 18. What do I have to talk about with a, or I'm 42, excuse me. 42.
I'm
What do I have
18.
what do I possibly have to talk about with a 26-year-old?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, in my experience, there's just like a point in your life. It tends to be whenever you go into employment or whenever you go to, like, senior in college, usually like that sort of era where you've lived on your own, detached from your parents long enough, that like you are now, quote, so to speak, a fully fledged adult. You know what I mean? And like, I feel when you've crossed that line, you've officially kind of ceased having anything to say to minors, because like your lived experience is just so fundamentally different. Like the perspectives are completely incongruous.
Yeah,
I guess real quick, just on this subject. Oh, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Weird just says that it's free labor, Jan. It's free labor.
I mean, that is true. Like, I am a big advocate for the minors' right to self-determination when it comes to employment. Okay, child labor laws have in many countries.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But no, I guess it was just a thing with like me, because like I guess I can kind of speak on this a little bit, but like starting off with like trying to get like my workings around with Discord, I've always had like just a no swearing. Like I don't really swear. I keep everything clean. So that's why I try to keep my Discord. It's like, yeah, it's everyone could jump in with it. Almost like year 2 of having the server, I'm like, okay, that's a bad mindset to have with that, because like, again, you see all these stories happen with like minors and adults mingling. And so like I just was like, I made the choice being like, yeah, I'm not going to obviously show graphic stuff on my 18 plus, but I want like 18 plus, because I want to be able to have like, I don't want to have this conversation of minors and adults talking with one another. Yeah. Like it will be safe for everybody just to be like, hey, this is the people that are around my age anyway. Like, so yeah, it should be common sense, but at the same time, when I was starting out, I didn't know that it was common sense to have like that.
No, that's like fair. It's fair enough to be like, because I get what you're saying, where it's like you do have to, at least for a minute, consider like, yeah, I mean, it's not good, but like, yeah, in like reality, the implications are obviously like, well, what if it doesn't even have to be anything that you do. What if there's a random like chat like person in your server who like figures out this person is a minor and they're a predator, and now you've just given a person access to like an easy in. To children, right? It's like that's just not. It's just not fucking cricket. It like can't be happening.
Yeah, it's your server at that point, so you hold some responsibility to it because you didn't take options.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. All right, so DJ Snow has released a new track.
The key has returned.
The key has been turned.
Stick a fork in the Birdman. He's done for.
Yeah. DJ Snow taking another one down. So let's take a listen here. There used to be websites for kids, but they don't do that anymore. Neopets was peak. We used to actually go outside and play in my days. Like I was locked outside and told to drink out of the fire hose and not come back until the sun went down. And if I didn't make it back by the time the street lights turned on, I was going to get my ass beat. But
well, the funny thing with that is, like, bring that up. What's just inherently amusing to me is, like, there were a bunch of, like, kids-friendly. It's like the perfect example, like Club Penguin. It's like, oh, what a cute little game for, like, your kids to come on and just, like, mess around. And, like, what is it most infamous for? Like, at this point, it's like, all the people who are either being freaks or, like, just saying, like, slurs. Okay, like that's what it's known for. Just so we're clear.
That's right.
It's the same thing with, like, me voice.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Anytime you make a space online for kids, if you're not keeping adults out of it, guess what? Pedos are gonna follow. That's just kind of the way it works. Yep. Amber, yes, the good old fire hose. It just hit different than, all this purified water and water without iron and all this other. All of my friends are dying of cancer. Anyways.
Unlucky.
I should be laughing.
That's a skill issue.
Yeah.
We about to hear DJ Snow
Well, to be
speak.
fair, I'm in the military. There's a variety of
same
reasons
time.
all of my friends are dying.
So I will say real quick with the song, it's a remix of one of my favorite tracks from Has-Been. It should be copyright free. I didn't get any type of like thing, so don't worry. You can play this without getting DMCA'd. Hopefully, knock on wood. But it said pass the checks. So.
All right.
Hold on. Before you play, I am going to laugh my ass off if Birdman responds to this. I am going to lose my mind.
Oh, this he won't. Like, he's not. I don't think he's Noah in that regards, but.
You never know. You never know.
I mean, I've been surprised so far. I didn't think I was going to hear the age is just a number defense either, but today happened.
It did. Indeed it did.
Birds of the feathers, they fall tonight. They're the ones I always wanna fight. You're playing with fire, but the smoke makes me go higher. They'll talk crap about me. I'm the one putting pen to beats. Mad that I acted respectless. Well, it's cause no one can respect this. Birdman is shaking. Since when is vodka too scared to fight? You long past trending. Sorry, babe, but I ain't striping white. You lost your relevance, can't find any intelligence. You can't say I'm respectless, but at least I am respected.
You just don't have the taste, chat. You just don't have the taste for DJ.
Not gonna lie.
Got a little beepy bop right here.
There it is, Mike knows.
Did I strike enough? When war gave me put you to bed, could help but
There we go.
that your wiggly face was turning red. Now why are you bugging dominoes? Karen moves like Oreos. Mad that I act respectless. Well, it's cause no one can respect this. Birdman is shaking. Since when is blockers too scared to fight? You long past trending. Sorry, babe, but I ain't striping white.
Send the dickers right away. Send this to dickers immediately.
There's shit.
At least I am respected.
Birdman is somewhere in his room clutching his chest as this plays right still.
Dude, the last bar is going to get you guys laughing.
Oh, I hope it does. I could play in the background, just shake your groove thing to the.
Emoji says this is Goy Slop.
Yeah, it's sponsored by the State of Israel, Netanyahu himself.
That's right. There's a check coming in the mail.
Oh, here it is, chat. You guys ready? Yeah, you guys ain't waiting for this. There we go.
Wait, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. What did it say?
Halfway. We love DJ Snow here. We love DJ Snow. All of that Mossad funding paid off.
This was the Mossad sponsored hit job on the Birdman. There you go.
That's right. That's right. Send it over to Dickers. Everyone go give DJ Snow some love.
Heck yeah. I'm excited because I was testing out stuff differently with it. I had so much fun making the track though, like on the wheel.
I see. All right.
I mean,
so now though,
I will say you're more of a rapper than Birdman is a voice actor.
Content creator.
True. So
yeah.
Is it true he's only ever voiced like one character in some like rando game?
I have no clue. Apparently, he's made. Someone said he's made like ad appearances. For like advertisements, but
I don't know.
Yeah,
I honestly don't know because
I have no clue.
Yeah, we have no clue because all his voice reels have no what do they call it? Filmography, like a list of what he's been in, because he's that forgettable. Not even IMDb knows what the fuck he does besides the Cinema Sense thing.
And IMDb has Smash JT on it. How about that?
That's true. Smash JT is more
You lie.
Smash JT is more of a...
Wait.
Yeah,
Please
Smash
tell
JT
me.
is an IMDb.
Wait, does it have more of a filmography than he does?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Bruh, when Smash JT have a bigger filmography or a credit list of what he's been in, you did something wrong.
Jeff Tarzia, also known as Smash JT. He's known for the Nightcap 2024, being on Kino Casino in 2022. Oh, Nightcap. And Meteor Mess in 2022. Meteor Mess, I believe, was a game. And then these are all the streams he's been on.
Well, there's also just worthwhile reminding everyone, Boogie had a spot in a Super Bowl ad, okay?
Oh, true.
Anything is possible.
Believe
in your dreams.
Boogie might be the greatest advocate, or ought to be the greatest advocate for fake it till you make it.
Yeah, true. Well, he had it. He had it all by just being the nice guy. He had it.
Yeah,
and
then he couldn't. He couldn't. Wait, do you know his? This is like a total tangent. But do you know his most iconic line war?
I don't remember.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for a person of color.
Oh my gosh! No. No.
Oh god.
I mean, look. It's a lot of money for a person of color. Thank you.
That's right. Fake cancer till you make it. True. Come on.
True.
I think if Boogie would have kept going with that lie, he would have eventually given himself cancer just to fucking make it true.
I mean, it's like, there are two schools of thought on this. One school of thought is like the karmatic retribution, like he should just get cancer, but like, not like some bullshit. Obviously, cancer's cancer. This is not demeaning towards people who actually suffer with it, but like, not like, a cancer that has a 20-year prognosis, but like, I don't know, like bowel cancer or like something like that, where it's like horrible. Like that's one school of thought on the right for retribution. My personal school of thought is just no, he just shouldn't get cancer. It's like funnier that way. It's funnier that he never had cancer.
Yeah, it is. Just I want him to live just like the longest life, having to deal with the fact that he lied about cancer.
Yeah,
that's true. Imagine faking cancer so hard you had to have Medicare stroll up and drop his list and then walk.
Yeah.
out.
Well, that was like the most insane thing to me. It's like it's so because like the thing that he was like talking to Medica about, like, you don't know what it's like to like live with cancer with like obviously, and then I don't know, I'm just very sensitive to it because he was a creator I just respected the fuck out of, still do to this day. Like, you know, even though it's just like in memory, the fucking Total Biscuit shit where he was like, I had to watch Total Biscuit like get his career ruined because like he made an answer of cancer. It's like, you fucking motherfucker. His career took a decline because he had actual fucking like stage 4 cancer, bro. Like that's what happens when you have cancer. You stop being able to do things. Like I'm
sorry, I don't know what to tell you.
This is like a sore spot because my mom's an oncologist, but like, yeah, I've been in cancer wards before at a young age, and it's not a pretty sight. And like, I don't know, it's such a disgusting fucking lie. It kind of is unprecedented still, I think.
Yeah, that's what a buddy of mine does. He's a nurse, and that's what he does is he works in the treatment area for it. So yeah, it's not something you should be faking, that's for sure. This video is just pathetic, honestly. To be sure, but... We already know this is you guys' attempt to make we got another fan! Make the Birdman look bad for an honest mistake. Yellow Flash is using him as a prop.
Wait.
We love you. We love you guys and your cope. It's so cute.
Delicious.
They're in the chat right now, are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're very adorable. We love you.
I'm sorry. How long will it take to get the big black cock out of your back up your throat? Like you were just guzzling it down.
Birdman's not gonna fuck you all, bro. That's like all I have to say to that.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. We know who you follow. I followed the Birdman until he blocked me. I was friends with Noah until he fucking completely fucking bombed his
manipulated
career.
him.
Like, so who am I following, bud?
Yeah.
The problem is Birdman has stepped into the commentary community. He's broken containment, and now he has people who will dig into every aspect of it. So swap Yellow Flash for literally any other person, and it would still be a bad situation. True.
Yeah. It's so funny that like you guys are like so fixated on the Yellow Flash thing when like literally pretty much every member of this panel, I imagine their first interaction with him, if at all, would have been when he randomly joined the chat. And I think we all still maintain that, like, yeah, we don't like his content very much at all. So
yeah, I mean that's literally the first interactions I've had.
I don't personally like Yellow Flash's content, but guess what? I didn't do. I didn't try and dox somebody who I thought he was, because I'm not that petty.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Let me ask this person a question. Let me ask what Jan asked that other person. If not the Birdman. If Critical Drinker, if Nerdrotic, if Ranting for Vengeance, who else? Tactical Templar. If any of these people you hate did the same thing, would you be making fun of them, or would you let it go?
I mean, the answer is obvious. Also, wait, bro, Yellow doxes people all the time. Nice. How does that defeat any of the criticism of the Birdman?
Right.
Cool.
And can you bring that
forward?
forward?
That now puts in my hit list.
Also, Yellow is racist, so you guys are like, it's okay. Sorry? Bro,
they're still going with the guy's face was already public. Spreading a dox is still spreading a dox. It doesn't stop becoming a dox because someone else took the doxed information and started spreading it around. I was
going to say, Lorik Wolf with the racist shit, you realize that like the 9 shadowy figures in the back of your head at all times aren't like me, Wargaming Dad, Josh, and Truge, right?
Oh, that's true, because we're in the walls.
Yeah, like...
No.
I'm not just in the walls. I'm in the
you would need to do an exposed video on Yellow. I don't see that we do, bud. I don't see that. I think that we can cover whatever the fuck we want, actually, on this channel.
True, true. I guarantee you, if Yellow fucks up like this and we see it, we would probably cover it. But that is yet to be seen. I'll make videos that I want to make.
Yeah, we're gonna hop on it, but for now, we're making fun of the Birdman's ass because he is a massive idiot, and he tried to double down on the whole doxing thing. Something that
I need to very quickly. to just I need this line. Okay, these are the official talking points that I'm just going to be disseminating constantly. I'm sorry. Okay, Morgan, you 8112. This video isn't talking about Yellow Flash, and Kinoflex have done it both. If you mean doxing, yeah, so by my standards and on this panel, Kinoflex absolutely doxed somebody, but by your Daddy Birdman standard, Kinoflex didn't dox anyone. So what's your problem? Where's your issue exactly?
Like there's a bunch
Birdman
of
is
people
explaining to you. Birdman is explaining to you right now how what Birdman did, which is 10x worse than what Kino did, by the way, is not doxing.
Okay, so Morgan, I got a question for
exactly.
you.
And it's a thing. Okay, you go first.
I got a question for you. So if someone put your address, your name, your phone number, your face, and all of that onto, say, like Kiwi Farms, which is a public website, and I pull that information up on my stream and start talking about it, showing it to everybody, doing things like that, would you still think that's not doxing? Kiwi Farms is a public website. Most of you guys don't like Kiwi Farms.
Yeah, and I forgot what I was going to say.
I mean, it comes
Let me
down
ask
to it.
everyone. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I was just going to ask everybody just this in general, because, like, again, everyone's like, well, if it was this, that, or whatever, would you still do it? Here's my question. Would a random nobody, like, not even a content creator, just a random nobody sends a picture of you and you probably your partner if you have one, or just, like, your family member, and randomly puts it online in the vein that it's someone else, completely random, that he was trying to make fun of, but they start sending the harassment to you? Would that you be comfortable with that? Like, let's just take out the content creator, like, oh, these are just like other YouTubers, whatnot. This is you, Mr. Nobody, that is getting harassed because someone else is trying to use it in a battle against someone else. Like, that seems very ridiculous.
Morgan, the picture of the guy, he didn't willingly put it up. Reddit found that picture and put it in their little information saying it was Flash. He did not willingly put any of his information online. The Reddit thread pulled it, a dox. So the argument was that the Reddit thread doxed it. So it's public now, not it was willingly put out there. You're backpedaling, bud. You're fucking moving the goalpost. If Kiwi Farms had all of your information and I put it up on stream and started just giving it out because I said, well, it was already public information, would you have a problem with that?
It's another thing, though. The Birdman tried to downplay it by saying, I didn't mean to dox this person. I was trying to find Yellow Flash, which meant his intent was to dox Yellow Flash, not this person. It is still the intent to find this person's information, even though it was already public. Right. But he doesn't know that. Well, actually, I should rephrase that.
Wait, Lorik Wolf, sorry. I respect privacy rights, but if you're being attacked by a racist YouTuber, I don't know. If that creator is lying about you, it gets murky. No, it doesn't. If they're lying about you, you dispute the fact that they're lying. How does leaking their docs help you defeat their argumentation process?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like me and Jan are disagreeing about pineapple on pizza, right? Like, I like it, he hates it, it's whatever.
Well, you should be doxed for that, to be clear. But anyway, carry on.
Saying that, you broke my argument.
Pineapple on pizza.
Yeah, sorry, pineapple on pizza.
Yeah, Birdman still hasn't deleted the post about the cancer patient, by the way. True, Kamoji, true. Yeah, Mudling, no bad tactics.
No, that is not the same. He showed up to a public event where he was inadvertently recorded because someone was trying to take a picture of Yellow Flash. This is not the same. No, it's exactly the same. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You can be recorded by anyone at any point in the world when you're walking around. I know that you don't go outside, but, It's the equivalent of you just doing public vids, unless you actually hear from the people that don't want their face shown them, there is no issue. So, let me just get this straight. Your position is, you need to be the one that announces, I don't want my face shown, even if accidental photographs or recordings of any kind are taken of me. Bro, you would bring the person to court, his identity would be revealed, Birdman says he will sue Yellow Flash. Does he? Okay, wait, Lorku, show me that right now. He says he will sue Yellow Flash. Are you sure that Birdman wants you to let this information slip right at this precise moment? That he is trying to embroil himself in another frivolous lawsuit against a fellow creator? Are you sure about that?
There's no way this dude is trying to sue somebody again. Because we all know what happened last time.
Yeah.
If he goes after me, it'll be hilarious.
But don't give me the "that's how the law works" argument. I have never even said it's about the law works. It's about the morals behind it. His intention, which legally, if you want to read the legal definition, it's right here. We're just going over that part right now. Okay. You want to listen to it? Let's do this. Let's see. Let's go.
I find it particularly interesting that you yada the California Doxing Code, as it states wherein your own code imminently cause that other person unwanted physical contact, injury, or harassment by a third party electronically distributes, which in this case would be spreading posts that have already doxed someone, publishes, emails, hyperlinks, or makes available for downloading personal identifying information, including but not limited to a digital image of another person or an electronic message of harassing nature about another person, which would be likely to incite or produce unlawful action. Now, it's not like this guy has been harassed publicly by any means. Oh wait, there's Yellow Flash's video. Let's watch it to see what he said about people talking about this guy in real life.
So how about that? The law says his intention, he had intention to spread Yellow Flash's information around. Instead, he gave the wrong picture, right? Because we don't know the other information, who it belongs to. No one knows who it belongs to. So he intended to cause harassment to Yellow Flash. He was going after him for his looks. So by the law, he broke the law.
I need to look you, Wolf. Morals? Huh? We are appealing to morality, oh Lord Saint Nerdrotics. Wait, what do you mean, Dad? Is Nerdrotic in this call with us right now? What the fuck?
God,
Where is he?
Fuck?
I didn't know that we had
biggest fan.
I didn't know we had that kind of poll. We can get like a 3K sub fucking shitter on the channel.
Yeah.
Sorry.
300K?
Yeah. What? Where is this? Is Nerdrotic here? Look, you Wolf. What the fuck are you talking about?
Get the Ouija board. Get the Ouija board. He is in this room with us.
You know, like Loki. You know, like schizophrenia in the modern day. That's like treatable, right? You can get like medication for schizophrenia, right? You're aware.
True. You can also get a service dog for schizophrenia. So if you want a puppy, you just go get it taken care of. Very helpful. Very helpful.
Yeah.
He can bark
By
at
the way,
you
just
the
to be
entire
clear,
time you're typing. This is
literally
stupid shit.
I don't know if you're gonna be trying this or like pulling up shit that Kino said. I'm not Kino. Literally 0 people in this call right now like Nerdrotic, just so you're aware. But you're so sides-cucked that you can't get that idea into your mind that we might not like Nerdrotic and your fucking daddy Birdman.
Yeah, exactly. That's another thing too. You people are so totally mind raped. I'm sorry, I had to say it. You people are mind raped in this culture war that you can hate one thing and another. Like, you have to defend this thing. It's like
logic only works if someone's in the room, bro. I've done videos criticizing the Birdman. That's cool, dude. What is the point of? So you understand that when we talk about our moral issues, why did you bring up Nerdrotic? What is the point of bringing up Nerdrotic then? What are you trying to do? What is the relevance?
So so you're a content creator, Laura Wolf. Do you want to come in and talk about it?
Yes, please do. Please do.
I'll be nice. I won't say anything.
Yeah, I won't say anything.
I'll moderate them, and if I have to, I'll kick them
out. If you want to have a conversation with me right here, right now, I'm more than happy to, Loki Wolf.
Yes, please.
Honestly, because we come off as biased.
Okay, dude. We are the biased party, clearly.
Oh, that's So if you want to come on, Laura Wolf, you can head into there's a link in my Discord, or link in the fucking description below to my Discord. Jump into the waiting room, and I will pull you over and into the call. If you want it to just be me, you, and Jan, no offense, Furries and Truge, we can lower it to them as well. I'm just sharing my thoughts. Calm down. You guys are doing what you accuse Birdman of doing. What are we accusing you of? We're giving you the chance to defend the Birdman.
You can defend it. If you're upset that I'm being mean to you, that's fine. But you understand, like, I don't know you from a gutter rat, and you're saying retarded shit to me on the internet, right? Like, you're not a friend of mine. I have no reason to respect you. You have no reason to respect me. Like,
My invite to Friday Night Tights will be in my DMs.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Like, yeah, even if you don't want to join, that's fine. I'm just like, I'm so fixated on this.
Yeah.
Study logic.
Yeah,
I motherfucker, I promise you, I've studied logic way harder than you. I didn't say you were defending Birdman. I'm saying that you're making argumentation to the tenor of, well, what about person X or what about person Y when we're criticizing the Birdman? You understand that is implicitly defending Birdman by making the assertion within the domain of discussion that, well, what about these other people? It's a logical fallacy. It's called Tekokwe.
See
You know
what
that,
you
right?
did there?
White.
See what you did there? You made Jan say a bunch of gobbledygook and sound smarter than the rest of us.
You just no. You understand what you're saying. The argumentation that you're making implicitly suggests that we should be more lenient on the Birdman. You're providing circumstantial evidence, such as that Yellow Flash has character flaws, and bringing up people who you presume have character flaws like Nerdrotic to justify the Birdman's behavior. That is a defense of Birdman, if in practice, if not in name.
Jan, you're a teacher, right?
I don't want to disclose that much.
Clockwise, got it
Okay.
right.
No,
Why
noise.
why
I
are
am
you
so
talking
sorry.
about?
No, you're fine.
Okay, hold on.
No, you're fine. I'm a teacher's assistant. Yeah.
Okay.
So
If you
clockwise
study
has
logic
got
better,
the
also
real.
that is not a real fallacy. Tekokwe is absolutely a fallacy.
So anyway, hold on. We got to talk about the real subject. Clockwise, just let us know. He's like, why are we
I just
talking
saw
about
that.
the Birdman when we could be talking about the genocide going on right now? True. Why?
Yeah, I just
we doing
murdered
this?
the Birdman with my track, dude. Like I literally cooked up chicken
Wait.
for you guys right now.
Wait, Lucky Wolf, how much do you want to bet? I will bet you a crisp
God.
$100 bill right now that Tekokwe is a real logical fallacy. Do you want to take me up? $100.
Yes.
If I am wrong that Tekokwe is a recognized logical fallacy, then I will pay you. I will PayPal you $100. Okay, sure. Boy Gaming Dad, Google Tekokwe, logical fallacy, spelled T for Tango, spelled T for Tango, U for uniform, Q for Quebec, U for uniform. I don't know how the actual Tekokwe thing is spelled. 1 second.
Wait. Before you do, what do you want out of this person?
I want $100. He agreed to $100.
Hold on.
You
We got another special guest coming on in. Hey, Wendy, what's going on?
It is an informal fallacy, not a logical one. Study real logic, not memes. No, it is a logical fallacy, motherfucker.
Get dunked on.
You're shifting the goalpost. You're just shifting the goalpost right now. You understand that is you understand that is a type of logical fallacy. Like, according
Jan is
to
crashing out.
show me a source. Show me a source that show me a source that suggests that it is not a logical fallacy, or that there is a meaningful distinction between an informal fallacy and a logical fallacy.
Dude, we all know the sources that he made it the fuck up.
Yeah,
So,
because
I just finished watching and looking at everything.
I know what fallacies are. No, you don't. Like, you understand that what you're saying, you can't cite yourself as an authority on the subject matter when I'm asking for proof of a positive claim that you've made, right? You have no fucking clue how to
Who are we arguing with?
A random chatter.
Lord Q.
Wait, but which guy's one guy and you?
Lord Q Wolf.
Well, we're getting two guide. Like
Oh.
Morgan
So we
is
now
saying
we
stuff,
can
but they're kinda
2v1.
getting ignored.
No, it's not a semantic confusion. You understand that is not a semantic confusion. The point that you were making is you were deliberately employing this logical fallacy by saying,
Wait.
what about the character of Yellow Flash and the character of Nerdrotic, right? That's what you're doing, right? Where's my $100, motherfucker?
Look, give me
It's a
Wolf.
logical fallacy.
Do you want to come on? I'll mediate. Do you want to come on and debate Jan? If you're good at this, do you want to? Maybe.
Yeah, no, maybe. Oh,
Yourlogicalfallacies.com. You can say that's not a valid source, but that's the one everyone
Jan,
fucking uses. Yeah.
I'll make sure Jan doesn't yell.
Yeah, like, you avoid having to engage with criticism by turning it back on the accuser. You answered criticism with criticism. You understand how the argument at stake isn't whether or not Yellow Flash is a hypocrite, it is whether or not he did what he did, Birdman, right?
Yes, the intent is what matters.
Define morality. What do you mean define morality? Do you mean like you want
Define
us to,
weird.
Yeah, do you want each of us to like give you our normative systems of ethics? Do you even know what that is?
Yeah.
Do you want us to explain to you what like how we make moral decisions based on normative like ethical structures?
We will if you define weird. Okay, define weird. What is weird?
I said Birdman was wrong and lied. Okay, you're saying stupid shit though, right? Like you said a bunch of shit that didn't make any fucking sense.
Do you know what dogwarts is, or wolf?
Let's not get into Hogwarts.
I'm gonna be the morale. I'm gonna be the morale of this conversation. Okay, I gotta come in and just bust into this shit.
Hey, I'm used to the morale in this.
Like debate bros. Yeah, I hate. It's
Yeah,
it's like SK and stuff. People that debate
Anyway,
that think they can debate
Wait,
are the worst.
So sorry, real quick. Let's get away from this. Loki Wolf. So I just proved demonstrably with several sources that Tekokwe is a fallacy, right? So you're wrong about that. So give me my $100, okay? Where's my $100, retard? You said Platonism, Aristotle, Kant, and Nietzsche.
He's trolling you. He's trolling you.
He's fucking trolling you.
Okay.
You got fucking one guy.
You're okay. I did. Just so we're clear, you understand that Platonism doesn't concern itself with morality, right? That's just like not a
Yeah.
You only
It's just
get
the
a
theory
free
of the cave anyway.
pizza. True.
Let's go.
True.
Yeah. But
Oh
it's
my
only
god,
from
that's
the
so
same
funny. Just
Domino's.
list Kant and Nietzsche. They're all like completely different philosophies.
I know normative systems. Loki Wolf, you have 5 seconds after I say this. Otherwise, I suspect that you're Googling because that's the Streamlabs time. What are the 3 major systems of normative ethics?
1, 2,
I don't even know that.
3, 4, 5. Time the fuck up. What's
I
the
can't even
answer?
type that fast. I don't even know anybody that can time that fuck fast.
You read
Funny, I read
original
Plato.
Greek? Okay, all right, bro. Okay.
Dude, you got cooked. You got logged. I'm gonna be real. You got raped.
Laura got you. Oh, I'm sorry. Laura won it there at the end.
Yeah,
with the
Laura
troll.
won.
We're going to give it to you.
It's correct, yeah. Hey, Laura,
I read the Dead Sea Scrolls in Hebrew.
You know what, Laura? I got raped. I recognize it. It's fine. Buddhism.
Buddhism?
Wait. Buddhism is a system of normative ethics. Okay, dude. Sorry, I'm too cooked for this.
All right. Let's bring up.
For the record, for the
Sorry,
stream, because I am an educator. The 3 major systems of normative ethics are deontology, utilitarianism, and virtue ethics. Those are the 3 major ones.
What's those pathos and logos? What are those?
No. Those are the 3 classical methods of persuasion.
Oh, persuasion. Okay, because I remember learning about those. So yeah, it's Wargaming Day. Where are you at, or how far through this are you?
Nice.
We're only about 5 minutes into just the nightmares. Have you read the
yes,
the Reddit? Oh my god!
I ended with reading the Reddit. I went in chronological order, so I went future, and then I went harmful, and then I went the Reddit.
See, we went harmful, and because I've really already talked about a lot of this stuff with futures on stream last time. We were going to do that last. But God, I never thought. Kira is hurting. Like he wants to defend Birdman. You know, he has his.
Wait. Morgan wants on the panel.
Morgan wants on the panel. Okay.
Chat defender Ben.
Go into
Birdman.
The Discord. And jump into waiting room. Mudlink is here too.
I will mute if you have beef with like one.
We'll wait on you, Mudlink. I don't want too many people in on this guy. I may have to release some if it gets too crazy.
I can hop out if he has like a beef with one of you guys. Like I could just take the sidelines on this one.
No, you're fine. You can.
No. I mean, if it starts like people could stay in, but if it gets to where like people are jumping in and too much, like mostly let's let.
Yeah,
Jan
no, I'll mute if it's
Morgan. Yeah, and Morgan talk, or you can come in if you have it. I just don't want them to feel like they're being
dogpiled.
Dogpiled, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kira. If you remember Kira, it's Kira's World. He's been in chat. He's been, I wouldn't say a defender of the Birdman, but he's like had his doubts about the negative energy. I posted that like I never thought I'd hear age as a number as at the Birdman's defense for underage mods, and he's like, I feel like context really matters here. He is just.
He said he's like, I'm not appointing 8-year-olds. I'm like, but what if the 8-year-olds act very mature, like you said it before?
Age is just a number, right?
Sorry.
Oh, Mud's in the chat, by the way.
Yeah, I know Mud's in the chat. I told them like we're gonna wait until Morgan jumps in. I don't want too many people in here trying to.
It just says a number. Jail is a room. Sure. Wait, I was going to ask. What did you think? What did you think? What did you think about the age is a number line from the Birdman?
How would you rate the age is the number line?
That one.
I would rate it 3 wood chippers.
I would rate it 14 because that's the age of his mod stuff, right?
No, I would name it 13 because that's the age of his mod.
That was such a good troll. Would you guess 13 or 14? You'd be wrong because this was a year ago. This is a year later. I love Harmful, dude.
Oh, dude, I do too. He's got such.
No, it would be 14 wood chippers and a 0.45 on the hand.
I think what I like about watching Harmful, because I've watched him for a while, especially like I discovered him around Chud when I was watching Chud. It's like you can pop into his stream
used to watch Chud
and
too.
you never know what the fuck he's going to be talking about. Like,
He's got such a smooth voice too.
yeah, he does.
Yeah.
And I don't know that I've met someone more autistic. Functioning autistic.
Number one rival.
Also
in the
more
chat.
aggressively autistic, I would say. He is
Yes.
aggressively autistic.
He is.
Number one rival in the chat. Age is just a number. Jail is a womb. I mean, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
How you doing, Truge? Long time no see.
Wood chipper is a tool.
I'm doing all right. How you been, fam?
Oh,
I'm doing pretty good, hanging in there.
You missed his newest
hold
diss
on.
track.
Hold on.
Oh, shit, send me a
If you
link.
go down to the description of the video, I have a Discord link in there. Just click on
I
it.
can link it.
It'll take you into the Discord. Yeah, there. Wendy's gonna link it too.
I probably can't post links, can I?
It's
You
probably
probably
not a thing,
can't.
though.
I can.
You just grab it.
Kamoji can if she wants to help out because I always have a problem finding it.
Try. Not a link, but I think you can still go there. You can still post it. Interestingly enough. Ouch. Get my-
Lacey and Dickus community likes the
Lorewolf,
fact that-
did he say where that children are just a number? He said it right here in his response in the
Yes, go
Reddit
ahead.
post.
I swear to God.
So the
Hey, Bill,
Birdman
hold that shit
Reddit.
up.
Where are we? Where are we? Oh, it's like in the second
I
paragraph.
can send you the
isn't it?
stuff. Harmful was pretty good doing the next. Harmful was great during the leaflet stuff. Harmful was, I was like, this guy's a shooter when during the
Hold on,
leaflet
hold on.
shit.
Let me add on to what you're saying, Wendy.
Sure.
Okay, so
I said everyone was adults. I was clearly speaking in generalities, but it's fine operating that way. This person makes the claim that I am aware of this. Person is underage. When I modded them, I have a DM showing that the mod literally asked me if I knew their age, which I didn't. This is something that I remember as well as they were modded because
That's
they
what I
were a
can't
regular
understand. The mod
contributor to
says-
the channel.
The mod says, do you know my age? And the guy's like, no.
here it is,
And then they
here it
just keep talking about normal stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Morgan, you're Bill Kill, right?
Yeah. Why wouldn't you like question that? Like, what do you mean? What's your age?
Yeah,
Like,
the guy
what
says, do
is
you know
your
my age?
I was gonna say, Morgan, you're Bill Kill, right? Because they're in waiting.
Oh, are they? Hold on.
Yeah.
also let me
I'm just
add
waiting for
into
confirmation on those
what
who they are as well, but
horse
they did
girl.
just join. Yeah.
let me add in what Wendy Host said.
Hold on.
Wendy Host
He,
said just now.
Lone Wolf wants to hear,
Hold on,
hear
it's
it, right? He wants to hear where it was said. But I don't care, and I still
Yeah, hold
don't
on,
care
it's
how old one is if I appoint them to mod my status. So he doesn't care about that age. Age is a number. Their behavior is what matters to me. Man, that's a state. I mean, that's a statement.
A line.
I mean, I've heard that
That's fine.
before. Where have I heard that before? Right? Age is
Jeffrey
just a
Epstein's
number.
Island.
Oh yeah, Jeffrey Epstein's
Yep.
Island. What DSP?
I'm here to get a cupcake.
Yeah. Hey Morgan, is that you in the Discord?
Okay, can I
Who's
say
gonna try on this one?
Yeah, you can say something.
so leaflet?
Your local
Okay, as the
Subway.
Wendy Host said, leaflet. Harmful Opinions did a number on leaflet, and it got and it even made Tactical Templar, a person who you people would call an alt-right person, so mad.
I wouldn't
So-
call him that.
Well,
I'd call him
The others, I mean, aren't they calling
Christian
Future?
who
They're calling
wants to-
Future like a art grifter.
Yeah.
Oh, what now?
In that Reddit post, they're like, the guy who responds to it is like, "Oh yeah, I knew it was a lie. They're just fucking." I looked at his past, and they say the ER. They say the N word with the ER. It's like they're all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yep.
it does kind of make. Well, who was it again that they mentioned? Harmful or?
Harmful.
No. Not the
Future.
the N-word.
They're in the Reddit post. They're talking about Future.
Yeah, Future. It kind of. Hold on. Let me mute that. It
I don't know
kind
if he
of
did
does
say
make it
that,
look a
though.
little bad, but I doubt that this person was doing
right.
it because he's an alt-right person.
All right. Morgan's saying that is them. So I'm going to pull them in.
All right, I'll mute. I'm a mute.
All right, everybody, grab the popcorn.
Hello.
Hello, Morgan.
Are you Morgan, first of all? Are you muted
First
if
of
you're
all.
talking, by the way?
Yeah, what's up with y'all?
Not much. What's going on? So where do you want to begin?
Yeah. My bad. I was drinking water. Okay.
You're good.
So I guess I'll just try to get into it. So I want to ask you guys, like, you're gonna think I'm dodging, but legit, I'm just curious, right? I guess the first question I'll ask is the intent purposes. Okay, so what do you think his intent was when he actually like posted that tweet?
His intent was
which tweet?
to.
The one with the guy, the supposed cancer guy.
To call him a dysgenic freak and potentially get his audience to harass him and call him a dysgenic freak as well.
So what happened? The original
What does that
post
word
of the
mean?
tweet.
Ugly. Sorry, carry on. Well, you give your answer. I apologize.
Yeah. So the original tweet
Okay,
was
so
from. Go ahead, bud.
No, go ahead.
Oh yeah. So the original start of this was from a tweet from one of supposedly as Birdman would say, one of his fans made a tweet about fighting Yellow Flash, and Yellow Flash made a tweet saying, "I don't think you have the gas," or something around that line, right? That what was said. So the Birdman's intent was to go find a picture of Yellow Flash fat and post it under there saying that he didn't have the gas, to make fun of his looks and to have his audience make fun of his looks. That was the intent. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay, so do you think he was like actually intending to, make fun of this particular guy, the supposed cancer patient?
Why is that relevant? Like, sorry.
I'm asking because I'm genuinely curious.
Well, so the answer is no, but like the problem is the intent is, we're not even talking about his intent. We're talking about the consequences of what he did, right? It'd be like, so like, let's say you and I, let's say we're in a car, okay? And I'm drunk as shit, and I'm behind the wheel, right? And I crash into someone, and they get horrifically injured, right? And then you ask me, was your intent to like maim that person? And I say no. It's like, well, that's all well and good, but that's what happened, right? At the end of the day. And so what I need to do is take accountability for that happening. Our criticism is that Birdman is not taking accountability for that having happened.
So my thing is, did you see the video he posted?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. My thing is, so I think the question about intent is important, because if we are going to do the whole, this is a video entirely dedicated to, maybe not entirely, but mostly dedicated to criticizing the Birdman, and whether or not how far we rate the stakes of how far he went to where you think that's like a disapproval to what you have to talk about. I think intent is important, right? So the thing about it is, he talked about a guy and then he posted a video with it, like the intent to like insult him or, make fun of his weight or something like that. When we do the whole cancer patient thing, I think understandably it is the facts. I mean, let's say it's a supposed facts, right? Because first and foremost, we don't know if the guy has cancer. The only person who has said that was Yellow Flash, and we haven't heard from the guy at all, right? We don't even know if
Would that make it better or worse?
Yeah,
would that make it better or worse?
I mean, it would be worse if Yellow Flash lied about it. But
are you thinking in that terms? Would it be worse if he did or didn't have cancer?
If he actually had cancer,
Yes.
are you saying like just completely separate from Yellow Flash?
Yes. If he doxed a person that had cancer, or he doxed a person that didn't have cancer.
I mean, honestly, God, I think it probably would be, but then again, it depends on how the other person at the other end feels, because we don't know how this other person feels. The person could give a damn. He could give two shits, or he could
Why does
care
it
a lot.
matter why does it matter what the other person feels based on the action that's happened and how the public feel about it?
Because that's the entire point of doxing, right? So if you post a picture of me, no, that is literally it. Like, the entire point of doxing is that you send a picture out of somebody without their consent, and obviously they don't want you having it out there, right? Again, I mean, I was going to say this a little bit later, but I guess I just have to fast track it, right?
Okay.
You guys go to events, right? You guys go to maybe like football events.
Yeah,
maybe
I've been to Evo like a month ago, literally.
Yeah.
Okay, so realistically, 9 times out of 10, when you're in a public, I don't know the setting that Yellow Flash was. I'm assuming it was Comic-Con.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, well, it does matter because that's a public setting. So realistically,
all the settings usually listed in public settings.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm assuming it was like Comic-Con because
I got to see where he's going with it.
Yeah, I got you.
He
Just
took
let
a
him finish.
picture. It seemed like the Redditor was pointing to that the guy who was obviously that the Birdman took a picture of was not Yellow Flash. Yellow Flash was in the vicinity, but he just wasn't. His face wasn't shown, right? So in public, how many times do we see a person take a picture in public, right? And it's supposed to completely out online and stuff like that. Now, granted, the consent is important because he asked why is that important. If the guy did not come out of his mouth and say, I didn't want my picture public, or he didn't, let's say, pursue legal actions against the Birdman, then it's usually not an issue. How do we know this? Because it happens all the time. People will have they'll have their picture posted on the internet, but a lot of times they won't see anything. I used to watch this guy. I don't know if you guys ever heard of him. His name is Crazy Sexy Stupid. He was one of those guys who would literally go out on the night strip and interview people, like usually interviewing girls, asking them, hey, how many bodies you got? You know, that bull crap. And every once in a while, every once in a while you'll have a guy who would see somebody obviously out with a camera, and then they'll make fun of them, right? So he'll literally he'll literally take a picture of their face, stamp their photo, and be like, oh, you're a douchebag, right? Now, granted, he does this a lot.
Okay, hold on. Let's go.
You're giving the same point over and over. You're giving the same point over and over and over and over and over and over.
Sorry. So, like, okay, here's my question with all of that, like what you just said, right? What about that pertains to our perspective on the fact that what the Birdman did, we would consider doxing?
I mean, I don't know if I can completely change your perspective, but I'm at least attempting to.
No. Right, but you understand. So, sorry, because you just to be like, give me some time to like lay it out a little bit, right? Because you had a lot of time to talk, you'll concede, I'm sure. Like, the only thing that I'm saying, or that we're all saying, is there's this random guy, right? Whether he has cancer, doesn't have cancer, frankly doesn't matter. It's completely irrelevant. It's just funnier because the situation becomes obviously morally worse, as Wendy was pointing out, if he does have. But let's say that he doesn't, okay? There's this random dude that a picture of him taking at a convention, and then people take that guy's picture and start disseminating it, claiming he's this other person, whilst also in that Reddit thread, as far as I'm aware, containing that person's, this is not the guy who had a picture taken up by accident, but the actual Yellow Flash. They're like leaking his PII. Like, I'm pretty sure they leaked his location, and there was something else.
And his name.
It wasn't like his concrete address and
Yeah.
like his legal name, which he doesn't use on his social media platforms, and he doesn't go by it in his like internet activities, right? Our point is that Birdman's intention, sharing that Reddit thread, not just the initial picture, because there's more to this than just the picture of the guy, right? The Birdman went on to share that Reddit thread. Birdman's intention was clearly to dox Yellow Flash, right? We can agree on that, at least.
I don't agree on that. Like,
okay, why not?
Because so my thing is, again, like, the intent is like the issue, right? Yes, his intent was to make fun of Yellow Flash, right? But the idea that he went out of his way to send, like, let's just say, expose his information when he didn't want it public, that's very hard to prove, because again, the picture was public for
Why
like
did he
a year.
make it public then? Like, why did he want to tell his fans this information?
Okay, hold on. What's hard to prove is that the information is real. That's the only thing that's hard to prove. He posted the location and the name and the face. He posted that, so he intended to post that information.
Anyway, you said it's hard to prove what now?
I said it's hard to prove.
We're speaking as his frame of mind. We're proving mens rea, effectively, like his state of mind. The Birdman, signal boosting that Reddit thread, whether intentionally or otherwise, wanted to signal boost. Like, so it happened to the wrong guy by accident and wasn't actually his details, because there's the guy's picture and then yellow flashes like details, right? Like some of his details anyway, his name and his general location. This is personal identifiable information. If someone had a mind to, based on a picture of a guy, his full legal name, and a reasonable degree of like geographic locality as to where he is, would be able to find that person pretty easily. So the Birdman posting that Reddit thread, whatever else he intended to prove, intentionally or otherwise, shared information that contains the yellow flash's docs and the picture of that other guy. Now, whether he did that intentionally, frankly, that doesn't matter to us. Now, it's better if he did it by accident, and it would be much more believable that he did it by accident if he just said, oh, my bad, didn't know that that was the docs information, and didn't know that there was this random guy's picture who isn't actually the dude. Here's the actual correct picture, you're a fat fuck. If he said that, there would be pretty much no issue. But that's not what he did. He lied about the situation several times, provably. So,
he lied about it? What do you mean? Where did he lie?
He said he didn't do it. He said he did not do it.
One, he said he didn't do it. So that's the first thing, because that's the most obvious lie. He obviously did it. Number two, he lied about there not being any identifiable PII. That's just demonstrably not true. Again, location, full name, and a picture. That's more than enough for...
On the first one, you said he didn't do it, as in what? He didn't post the picture, or he didn't dox a guy?
He didn't dox a guy, which he did. He provably doxed a guy.
Okay. Posting the guy's picture is the provable one.
He put Yellow Flash as well. He doxed Yellow Flash. He posted Yellow Flash's docs. That's doxing, right?
His
in that Reddit
intent
thread.
was to dox Yellow Flash, and the other guy caught a stray.
Yes.
Okay. How is that doxing? I'm sorry. I'm
Well, what do you mean? How is it doxing? What do you?
What do you think is doxing? What do you think is doxing?
I mean, we can look at the definition.
Okay, just what do you think?
Hold on.
Well, we can go with the definition. Sure, why not?
We could.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doxing is the act of publicly sharing someone's private or personal information online without their permission, usually with the goal of causing harm, fear, or embarrassment. The word comes from dropping docs, meaning documents.
Okay, so just to stop you right there, just going with that definition, right? So let's consider the qualifiers that it just, that you just outlined. So providing personally identifiable information, so that would be someone's location. I'm sure you'd agree. That's personally identifiable information, right? That qualifies. Okay, that wasn't the Reddit thread, so he provided that. About an individual, so this specific individual is Yellow Flash guy. That was his intended target. He happened to get the picture of the wrong dude, so he's getting a 2-for-1 here, because this random guy's personal identifiable information, which is your face, by the way, as well. Like, that counts as well, but I'm going to be lenient and say, okay, add a push for Yellow Flash guy, because he's a public figure. Maybe we could argue that's not doxing. And then Yellow Flash's name, which is also personally identifiable information. So he provably shared PII. That's just true, okay? Usually via the internet. Did it via the internet with the intention of harassing. I think that we can all agree that his intention was to get a bunch of people to make fun of Yellow Flash, which would constitute harassing in any meaningful definition of that term. Causing distress, I think he probably hoped that Yellow Flash would feel a little bit weird about it. Or embarrassment.
Intimidated that this guy was able to find his information. Like, hey, you don't tell this, but I know it on you. I know about you.
Or the easiest one to nail down on this, embarrassment, which he obviously wanted the Yellow Flash guy to be fucking embarrassed about the way he looks, right? That's the clear intent. All of these terms are satisfied. This is doxing. By the definition you just used, this is doxing. End of.
Well, my thing is, there's two things I know for sure that I think are faulty. The first one I can't necessarily prove because I haven't necessarily seen the location posted on the Reddit thread, right? So that's I would actually have to look at, because maybe you guys had it. I just didn't. I don't know anything about the posting of a location, right? But I know two things for sure here. One, the posting of the face, I think that's faulty because 9 times out of 10, when you have somebody out in public and they take a picture, that's inadvertently just a product of stuff being public. So when you're out in public, especially like Comic-Con, stuff like that, which we see these people wearing costumes, I don't think that necessarily qualifies as doxing, especially when the thing was open for like almost a year now. Second,
Well,
you said
tie a name to it,
hold
that
on.
one person. What if you tie, there's a whole bunch of people and there's one with a name.
Okay. Here's the issue though. So the thing about it is, the third one is that he posted he inadvertently doxed somebody else and then he doxed Yellow Flash, but he didn't dox Yellow Flash at all. Yellow Flash literally told you, hey, this is my face, this is my name. So he posted it right after, be like, hey, you got the wrong guy.
But he didn't give him the location, right?
You know, the location thing I can't prove. I just haven't seen that.
Right,
then
until seen otherwise, it's a dox.
Well, here's also the thing. Yellow Flash, he posted a video that he had already recorded like I think like a year in advance. So he was like, yo, this was already public. You could have just found this. You're not even doing your research right. So technically he didn't even dox him. So that's why I was like, I just don't understand this whole thing where it's like
the intent matter. Doesn't the intent matter? Because that's how To Catch a Predator works.
Well,
because they're intending to do something.
We can agree that he intended to make fun of Yellow Fan. So the intent was there to make fun of him, but I don't think it necessarily proves that he. The whole
but what
thing.
Steps did he take to make fun of him?
Because he posted a picture.
Sorry, with this whole thing, because I just need a concession. By the definition that you laid out, right? He doxed him, right?
If the location is true,
if we want to get into personal definitions, that's fine. But given that your initial umbrage here was to do with the fact that we were using personal definitions of doxing, or at least that's as I understood it from the chat. Maybe that's not your current position, but like you agree. If we're down with using personal definitions of doxing, then we are conceding within this discussion that people can have different interpretations and understandings of doxing, and therefore you're free to disagree with us that he doxed him, but we're free to say that he doxed him based on our understanding and definition of the term, right?
You could also get into play. All right.
Now here's the thing. Like legit, I'm being completely honest with you guys, right? And I hate to have to preface that before I say anything. Legit, you guys actually are making good points. The intent was to make fun of Yellow Flash, but I legit had to look this up because I had to make sure I was not crazy. I looked up what are the parameters of doxing, and then I looked up the subheading where it said is posting someone's face online doxing. It said when it is doxing, sharing someone's picture specifically to link them to their real identity, expose private information like an address, or solicit online harassment. Using tools to find someone's personal details just from just a photo also qualifies. And then it says literally right under that, when is it not doxing? Reposting an image that the person has already made public on their own social media or sharing a photo of someone in a public place where there is no expectation of privacy.
Hold on, I got this. So the first photo that was posted that they thought was Yellow Flash was not something that Yellow Flash had posted on his thing. So by that period, I don't care about the first picture. We're talking about the things that were originally sent with the first intended picture, right? And you went by the definition of the word. The definition of the word is doxing, the act of publicly providing personally identifiable information about an individual organization, usually via the internet without their consent. The picture that he sent, who he thought was Yellow Flash, was not on Yellow Flash's social media. He didn't go to Yellow Flash's social media. He went to Reddit and found a Reddit post that was trying to dox Yellow Flash.
Also, here would be my question, because you're putting because you're putting a lot of stock into this public setting thing. Like, here's the thing about having a picture taken of you in a public setting. That's obviously a provision for when someone is taking a picture of someone and they, with the consent of that person, share that picture online, and there happens to be like me in the back. Like, let's say I was playing my Tekken sets at Evo, right? And somebody wants to take a picture of Arcel and Ash or Daigo, and they see me in the background, right? Like, I'm not going to lose sleep over the fact that someone because those personalities would have consented to have that picture taken of them with that person, and they can share it, and then I happen to be in the background. I do not think, and I'm sure that you would agree, it is not reasonable to expect this provision to extend to making it so that you should just consider it imminently foreseeable that when someone takes a picture with you included in any public setting, that the next step is going to be they go onto the internet with it and they start disseminating it with the intent of causing either you or someone else who they've confused you for distress, right?
Well, okay. One
That's just
thing
not
that
reasonable.
we have, this was done at a con, right? The picture was taken at a con. A con is not a
Yeah,
public
I believe
event;
so.
it's a private event. When they talk about public is anything out that the public can normally access. To get into a con, you have to pay to get into the
That's
con
also
or
true.
work for it. So it's a private
like-
setting. But the laws can vary from state to state, and depending on how the con set it up on whether those pictures can
Yes, I
be
was about to
just
say that.
disseminated and used.
But like, Bill, you understand? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. You go on.
Okay, so my thing is, this is why I preface the argument of like, what do you think the intent actually was, right? So if we're in court, right, and I'm defending the Birdman, which let's just say he's my client, right, and I say, well, technically it was in a public setting, so therefore he's not doxing. I'm not trying to do that whole shebang, right? We're talking about morals here. The reality is, if I just wanted to just say, hey, this is not by definition of doxing, I could just simply say that. I'm simply saying that realistically, because of the simple fact of, one, we don't know if the guy has cancer. Two, the guy has not became public and said anything about it. And three, Yellow Flash literally admitted himself, yo, if you just simply searched harder enough, you could have caught my face in the live stream, which was posted maybe almost a year ago. That in a nutshell gets me to believe that the harm that, let's just say, Birdman intended was not even that much. I think legit Yellow Flash is just doing this. He's using the guy as a prop, because at that point, it's like, again, he literally admitted out of his own mouth on that Twitter that my face was public. You just didn't search hard enough. So
Yellow Flash is not the one
location
pushing the negative. Yellow Flash is not the one. It's the commentary community and everyone else saying this is bad. It's not, this disagrees with us.
Actually, yeah, Yellow Flash.
Well, here's the thing. I can't speak on the location. You might have me on that one. You know what? You got me. I don't know anything about the location. Please post it to me.
We're not going to disseminate. Yeah, go to the Reddit. Don't disseminate anymore.
You're a fucking moron. Yes, a convention is a private event. A Domino's is also a private institution. If I go into a Domino's and start taking pictures and they tell me to leave, I have to fucking leave. Now, I can go out into the sidewalk and point my camera at their building. Right.
Yep.
And people take pictures at cons. I guarantee you have to sign paperwork that says that you agree to have your picture taken, that pictures could be taken.
Yes.
And things like that. So, yes, it is a private event that puts up protections for themselves because they know a lot of people are going to be taking pictures. I mean, if you're even mildly intelligent, that's just common sense.
That's kind of sketchy, though, because anybody who knows Comic-Con right now knows that realistically, a lot of people just can't afford to go to Comic-Con as much as they used to. So a lot of the Comic-Con events is just taken out in the streets, or people will just, how many people will just simply go to Comic-Con and
event, though? It's still the event, though. It does not matter if it's outside, inside,
it's an
whatever.
Exclusive space, right? Like what you mean to say? If you're quibbling with the use private, we can say exclusive. It is an exclusive space. It is not meant for any Tom, Dick, or Sally to saunter into.
Yeah. You have to pay to get in. It is not technically public. It is a private business that is allowing the public entry, like any other business.
Okay. Let's put it this way: IGN has the highest press pass for any of the big media companies. They post public videos all the time with people in it. Like legit, they do this.
Again, okay, hold on. I'm going to say this. Okay. I'm going to say this one last time because none of the stuff about it being a private event actually fucking matters to what we're talking about. When you go to a con, you sign paperwork, right? There's stuff that you have to sign. There's things that you agree to when you're buying your ticket. Those things that you agree to are going to have in there a statement that says your picture will be taken during these events, and the cons and different organizations within that event can use your picture for whatever they want. That's how they get around it being a private business.
Here's another question.
Go ahead.
Sorry, yeah, here's another question to bolster your point as well, Wargaming. Like, how many of you have watched the daytime news ever? You know how often when there's pictures with members of the public in it or neighbors, they will censor their faces and redact their faces if they're passing them with a camera? Why do you think they do that?
No. Okay. I'm glad you asked that question. There's usually two cases where that's usually, present, right? Okay, well, actually it's three cases. It's either it's a very heavy subject matter, so they don't want to usually like risk that somebody. They don't want to risk somebody like actually going over there and causing harm to certain people. Like 9 times out of 10, you'll see if somebody like goes to a place where it's like, let's just say the subject matter in the area is very strong, i.e., let's just say there's murder involved, there's stealing involved, stuff like that, and people just don't want to deal with the legal paperwork of saying like, hey, you recorded this criminal, stuff like that. They'll blur their faces.
No, I'm aware. So just to cut you off, like I'm aware of all of those outliers. I am saying that it is simply considered like straightforwardly good social morass to get people's consent before you spread their information or their or even their faces, right?
Yeah, and real quick, if I may, I don't mean to cut you off, but if I may, real quick, just because I need to get to bed. So you were talking about earlier about the morals of like when we were in the courtroom. Let me just quickly say this. If you feel so strongly about morals, about people being like, oh yeah, I want to share random pictures of you with someone else to try to call someone else fat, does that not feel wrong to you? Like, does any of this not feel wrong to you from a moral standpoint? Because it's one being called fat, which, you know, depends on who you think it is. Like, yeah, that's probably hurtful. That's not really morally great, but it's whatever. Like, we've been called worse things. But like, again, it's like your entire home address and like your full legal name, so like people can find like other stuff within that legal name. Like, it just doesn't make any sense how this is not morally correct. So the moral standpoint is that Birdman is a piece of crap. Legally, yeah, it may not be fully like in the legal sense, but we're talking about morality, and we're talking about a person that has 3K subscribers trying to harass someone online because they didn't agree with their opinion. Yeah, that's what I meant. I'm tired, but
no, you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so does that make sense? Like, again, like it's like it should be super straight ABCs. Like, just don't do it, or else you look like a jerk.
Okay, and you know, like I'm not gonna waste much of your time. I'll just simply say that I'll just wait for Wargaming to like maybe if he wants to, if he posts the picture of the location, because I just didn't see this information. I'm like a
yeah. I'm like I'm gonna tell you, it's on the Twitter thread. You can find it, but like you understand, we consider this doxing. We're not gonna spread it further, right?
Yeah.
And like, here's like my question to you though, because like this, just I'm genuinely interested. It's like, what is your disagreement with our coverage? I suppose. Like, what was the big, like, what didn't click with what we were saying?
I'm gonna be honest. I thought you guys were doing the whole slanderous thing. To where, like, I mean, because like that, I mean, it's like multiple channels have been doing it in a row. Like I legit have seen like 4 or 5 videos on it now. So like, you know, the pizza thing, the doxing, which I was there for the picture, but I just didn't see the Reddit thread. That was the only thing I was missing out on. Okay. So I legit saw it. Go ahead.
That's fine. No, that's fine. But like, you say like we're part of like a slander thing. So do you think that it's more probable that there's like a concentrated slander campaign from these disparate channels that maybe know each other but have like different values, aren't conventionally media channels, have just learned of the Birdman, like all of these things? Do you think it's a slander campaign, or do you think that it's more likely by far that like the Birdman's behavior is just inherently bristling to like a sizable amount of people? Because like that Domino's thing, we can agree there's going to be a non-zero amount of people who are going to find conduct like that to be unacceptable, right?
I mean, if we're taking it off as okay, so
okay,
you want me to be honest? My thing is, do I think Birdman in some ways goes a little bit too far, where he's just too heavy on the block button? Of course he does. My thing is, you mentioned the pizza thing. That's completely going off with what you believe to what he said true, which is that the guy was very rude to him on the phone, so he confronted the guy in person with his phone. Or two,
why would you do that?
You think, or two, you think that he just doesn't give a damn about doxing people at all. To which, I mean, you're entitled to your opinion. But you like I said, do you actually think he went so far as to post the location and then the names and stuff like that? Like, you know.
Well, here's another question that like I have for you, right? because I think you brought up Kinoflex, right? And like I know Kinoflex. So would you consider Kinoflex a doxer?
So I kind of think that it's
just be straight
weird.
with me.
No.
Yeah, just be straight with me.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
fine.
so
You,
yes
if
or
you want
no?
to call him a doxer,
Yes
call
or
him a
no?
doxer.
Yeah. I mean, so I do, but at the same time, I kind of just like distanced myself.
No. One or
Wait,
the
hold it
other.
right there.
There's no bullshit.
No. Let him finish. Let him finish. Let him finish. Let him finish.
You have to hear me finish, right? I do know some of the story, so I didn't know all of it. So that's why I just said yes, but I didn't know the whole story. That's why I kind of was hesitant. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I would say that what Kino did, even though he's a friend of mine and we've moved past it, right, in our private, like, friendly, like, friendship, basically, I would consider what he did doxing, okay? But you understand that it is impossible to call what he did doxing, which was take a picture of a guy that was spread in another server and then reposted it on his Twitter account. It's impossible to call that doxing without considering what Birdman did doxing as well, right? That's just not possible.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could probably say that. I mean,
Yeah.
sure. I mean, yeah, like, I don't know. Do you consider Discord public?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, it's a public platform.
if you consider a convention public, like Discord is more public than a convention. That's just true,
So,
right?
Yes.
So bringing up the convention, here I have pulled up Comic-Con's 2026 etiquette and things that you should properly do in the con. So we go down here to cosplay and consent, and it talks about asking before, but let's see what it says about ask before you photograph anyone. Connect to the above, but broader. Get into the habit of asking before you point a camera at anyone, cosplay or not. This applies to strangers on the con floor, people at the panels who might not want to be filmed, celebrities during casual encounters, and other vendors and artists, alleys, booths, operators who may not want their products photographed for competition reasons. So this is something that they're telling you the etiquette because they can kick you the fuck out for it. So yes, you probably shouldn't be taking pictures at Comic-Con of people to post on the internet to dox them. Sorry, Comic-Con says you should ask permission. Sorry.
Man, I guess you're right, man.
Yeah.
No, it isn't. It is not a guess. You're right. We are right because
No,
you're
he's
dumbass.
No. He's
Dude,
fine.
calm down. Okay, calm down.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm back.
For
I'm back.
what it's worth, Kill Bill, like I do appreciate you coming on and talking this through, but like
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, thank you.
you can understand like our frustration as well with this idea, like as you said, and if you no longer believe it now, that's fine. As far as I'm concerned, you and I were square, right? But like,
Same.
there's this idea that this is like this slander campaign. You understand that this idea exists because the Birdman is churning those sentiments on, rather than just like addressing the situation earnestly and honestly. He has not.
You're saying
for
I
whatever
messed
reason-
up.
Yeah,
It's super easy.
Yeah, like all we wanted from the start, I say we, the royal we, like the people who are covering the situation, right? It's not a coordination thing. It's just everyone has said this that's covered the situation. Is we wanted an admittance of fault, a deletion of the doxable information, and an apology. That's what we wanted. He's done none of the three, as far as I'm aware, to date.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact,
his
he's
defense
only,
is he didn't dox.
yeah, and in fact, the situation's only continually gotten worse because he keeps escalating this, because he is incapable of taking accountability for his own actions, and that's our problem. To go over to like some of the other things that's been covered, like because I talked about this on a previous stream, right, with War as well. Our issue with the pizza thing is not whether or not he was in his right to get his fucking pizza sorted. Maybe he was. Maybe Domino's really fucked up, and then they remunerated him. That's good on them if they did, and that's good on him for standing by his rights as a customer to be treated fairly by the corporation. But what isn't fucking acceptable is showing up at a location with a camera, walking into a business, recording the employees and potentially other customers as well, by the way, who might not want to be recorded, and then posting it on your YouTube channel and keeping it up while you're a 345k sub channel. Because Birdman just has this habit, and that's the pattern that we're pointing out, where he considers it completely acceptable to just broadcast his every thought and every interaction he's had with any person that he considers positive or negative. And it's just not on. You can't be doing that and expect people to extend the same courtesy to you. And I know that there's that like one other, this is not addressing you, but like that one other LawQ retard in chat who was like saying Yellow Flash does this, Yellow Flash does that. I don't give a fuck if Yellow Flash is the second coming of the Mustache Man, frankly. The point is Birdman's behavior. That's just as far as it goes.
People that do wrong can have wrong done to them that is criticizable. There's no
Wait, Jaden's back.
no way
by
out.
the way. Jaden's back.
Hey, Jaden, Bird, yeah, on
Hey,
his
Jaden.
Reddit,
You wanna
and
get
y'all are
Jaden?
fucking idiots. We love you, Jaden. Welcome back. Yeah, we already read it.
Let's go,
Didn't expect his
Jaden.
defense
I
to
had my
be.
friends following me, but thank you for having me.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, no
absolutely,
worries. Have a good one, mate.
absolutely.
Okay,
bud.
thanks for coming
Yeah.
on. Yeah, all good.
Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hats off. Hats off.
Yeah.
Again,
You're a bigger man than Jaden is, or Lord Q. So
Yes.
that's good.
yeah.
You kicked ass.
Jaden,
Yeah, good.
you want to get your retarded ass up here so we can debate
Come on,
whether
Jaden.
your dumbass is right or wrong? Or you going to
Just
push
chill.
it out
Holy
like
fuck.
a
The man put it
Yeah,
on.
very true.
Yeah, he fucking he did his thing. He came out. Not a lot of people.
Yeah, he
can be brave
responded
enough
to the thing and
stand-
just dodged it.
Yeah, well, I mean,
He dodged it
he
all.
defended, children, what is age really? What is age?
Yeah,
Children are
that is insane.
responsible.
How do you think that's okay? How the fuck do you think that's okay, Jaden? Like, what's in your hard drive?
Children
What the
they're
fuck are
old
you
enough,
talking about?
if they feel old enough that they can moderate people posting inappropriate material on the Discord, I mean, Birdman's okay with that. Oh, someone accidentally sent a bunch of nudes on Discord. Oh yeah, let that minor delete those. Let that minor, whoopsie. Oh, there's a 30-year-old guy grooming people. Yeah, we should let the minor handle that.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
Hey, Jaden, buddy, in chat. I'm sorry that like your mother never loved you, but like, bro, like you don't have to like project this hard, bro. Like, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. If you're going to defend the whole age is just a number thing, I'm sorry. Put your dumb ass, put your pedophile ass on a motherfucking watch list and don't come outside.
Yeah,
I'm telling you
remember, if you think age is just a
Go in
number,
the
then
fucking
prison is
woodshed
just a
head
room.
first or leg
Until we
first.
meet
That's
again.
true.
Can't be
Shadow
any more
Grace.
nicer than that.
Good old Shadow.
Let's take care of Shadow Grace.
But yeah, that's right, numbers. Jaden's
Hey,
back for
guess
round
what?
2.
Yeah, and he did say more than that. Yeah, he did say more of that, and he makes himself look
Yes.
worse. Read the doc. Do your research, buddy.
Yeah,
It's-
look,
research
did you-
is free.
did you-
Research is free.
Did you read the post at all?
Did
What
you
did you
read
take
it?
away from the
Did
post?
you
bro?
even read it? Or did you even read it at all? Or are you people incapable of reading because you have a fucking low IQ? You fucking retard.
Okay,
so
fine, buddy. I appreciate it.
Yeah, bud.
You're
Thanks
good,
for
you're
coming
good.
on. Thanks
You're
for
good.
coming on. So he says, let's hear, I still don't care how old one is if I appoint them to mod status. So he doesn't care if they're, a child, if he appoints them a mod, because age is just a number. Their behavior is what matters to me. This is
Old
like
enough.
straight out of like, and I'm going to say this.
Out of
I'm going
Rape
to say
Town,
this
dude.
again. I do not think the Birdman is a predator or a pedophile or
Agreed.
anything like that. I just think he's massively retarded. And this statement right here, that statement right there proves it. That children are somehow old enough. What the hell did I just walk into? Welcome, Johnny Hellcat. Welcome to the stream. And he even says, like, he even admits, like, I give children moderator status, and then I don't check my Discord at all.
Hold on, Jaden. Who the
Let them fend for themselves.
Hold on, Jaden. Who the fuck is
I'm
running
gonna let
away?
Red Link in.
Who is running away? Please tell me.
Yeah,
who's
we're the
running
ones
away.
standing here.
Hey,
Literally,
Mud Link.
there's a link, mate. We don't bite. We've just proven it. Okay.
Yeah.
I might not bite hard, but if you say some stupid
We
shit,
had
I
a
will
civil
your
conversation.
fucking neck.
It's a conversation. It's very interesting.
Birdman got
Hey,
fired
everyone, yeah.
by the KFC.
I'll take a long while. It's fine. It was nice. It was actually nice seeing the debate with that Bill Kill guy. It's like
very nice.
yeah, it's like not super disagreeable guy. He's just. It seemed like he just didn't know certain things.
Well, it's always
Right.
hard for when you're a fan of somebody or a friend. You've got a lot of like connection to them. It's really hard to.
Friend
be
is harder.
unbiased.
Friend is really fucking
Friend
hard.
is very hard. Yeah, especially
Yeah,
if you've known them the longer you've known them.
My real passion is my hobby.
Yeah, take it from me. I've been a friend of Noah since 2022, and I had to take a ton of L's throughout last
Holy
year
shit,
and
yeah.
this year. So like, take it from me when I'm all like, yeah, I understand that it's a friend or like a fan thing, but you do have to also see, like, you do have to take those glasses off, those rose tinted glasses, and actually see the bigger picture here.
Yeah. Thank you, Hellcat, for the sub. I'm gonna go ahead and shill real quick. Gonna go ahead and shill.
Let's go.
If you haven't liked the stream, please like the stream. Helps me out so much. I appreciate all of you in chat. Even
like and subscribe to Wargaming Dad.
That's right. Like
Yeah,
and subscribe.
Jaden's the real one. You know, he's in the trenches. You know,
He's in the
at
trenches
least
fighting
it's
for
better than most of
Birdman.
the other Birdman fans.
Katie, oh my god, I'm just like 12 seconds from I'm just like a few seconds from going mask off. Who said that Birdman was a fucking groomer?
Oh yeah, no,
it's
no,
really
we call him a
crazy.
doxer. You're right. That's second. We've called him a doxer.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude's
yeah.
absolutely
He
a
is
doxer.
without a
Brain
question.
Mind said that he was
Yeah, a groomer? No, like a few people have said it, but then they immediately get corrected by like either like, you know, Wargaming Dad or Future or anybody else that knows anything about this.
Okay, okay. Wait, Jaden,
Jan's got a fire.
British said his next video, Wargaming Dad is a massive shill. I can't believe I supported this guy.
True. I was talking to him about it earlier today.
All right, have at Jaden.
But anyway, Jaden, I will personally sit down and rewatch the whole 3 streams with you if you find one instance of us, any one of us that are present here, that being Wargaming Dad, Josh, Wendy, or myself, calling the Birdman a pedo, I will personally pay you $1,000. But the same has to go for you. If that doesn't happen, you owe me $1,000. You want to shake on it?
I want to cut on that.
Why does he have to pay more?
Yeah, we'll divide up the spoils. Actually, no, the $1,000 will go to Wargaming Dad's pigs because they matter way more than you. Let's be honest.
That's true.
Let's go.
The pigs need more treats.
You gotta feed them. You guys feed the drama slop to everybody. You gotta feed them the actual slop. You know.
That's right. That's right. I almost killed myself making them a piggy pen, a piggy house.
10 seconds, no less.
Dr.
Hold my
Evil,
beer.
Jan.
$1 million.
1 million.
Oh.
I pay you $1 million for that proof.
$1 million.
And like, to be clear, the terms of the bet are it has to be one of us saying verbatim, the Birdman is a pedophile. And this clip doesn't count, by the way, because that was me laying out the bet before you have a thought.
Yeah, you can't take that. If you take that out of clip,
on the internet. Send that now. Jan claims the Birdman is a pedophile.
I know one of y'all are recording this to send to your precious God.
Well, I mean, it's recorded. They can go.
Can you imagine like being a large content creator? Like you're getting a bunch of shit. You're getting a bunch of shit from all these people about your Discord and all that, and then someone like one of your little fans sends you a 3-hour video from a 200 sub channel making fun of you, and he's like, "You need to see this now, Birdman."
This is serious.
Birdman, we have a problem.
Yeah.
That is the most pussiest move you can do. Like that's the most beta male thing you could act.
Jaden, you're back in chat. You have a chance to win $1,000, man. Where's my answer? Are you taking the bet or not?
That's the same DJ. What do you mean DJ? The fuck? What are you talking about?
I think he's talking about DJ Snow.
Oh, nobody called him a PDF. He's put kids at risk, but that's not the same. That is the. Oh my god. Okay, well, so Jada, you're a retard, right? That's like 5.
Yeah, you're a gigatard. Sorry.
Look, Jada, I know your mother wanted to have that abortion when you were growing in her inside her fucked up belly.
All right, watch it a little bit.
Yeah, come on, yeah.
You always go a little too much. You always go. You need about like 20% less, and you'd be perfect. Like it'd be a great comeback.
Yeah.
I know Wendy knows the truth because she had you on stream too.
You gotta hide your power.
I have furry on the stream.
There are many people watching.
Yeah,
well, you'll need someone.
I have furry on stream. I have to.
All that hot air from
Write
the
him
guy
back
with
a little
200
bit.
subs. I wonder how he will react.
So
to the
PDF
channel
doesn't
with
put children
50
in danger.
subs.
Wait, so PDF doesn't put children in danger. Okay, so everyone who puts children in danger is you understand? Wait, are all rectangles squares?
Yeah, it works both ways.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
What are you talking about? Like,
Jaden, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
like
you for
by this
making
logic, like
Jan crash out.
the Casey Anthony
All
case, you know,
circles
it's
are
like
spheres.
I guess she's a pedophile for killing her fucking kid, putting him in danger.
yeah.
True.
You understand? Not everyone who puts a kid at risk ever is a pedophile, right? Just like the same way
Yeah,
that all squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are fucking squares, right? You moron.
What about what about a bad parent that doesn't care about their kid and lets it go play in traffic and something or near traffic? and stuff? Is that fucking? Yeah. Is that a pedophile?
Chris Hansen, you know, you got your work cut out for you.
Yeah, you gotta be preventing child murders now as well.
Jaden, let me ask you a question.
He's upgraded.
What grade did you drop out of? Because I have a feeling that you dropped out of the 5th grade.
That's a good one. See, that's if you keep it at that level, boom. That's a good one.
I think he can still be in it. I honestly do think he's a child.
The person I was beefing with Midnight literally dropped out of 5th grade and said so. I think it says more about me than anything else. I'm gonna be real.
True.
That was not implied
Jaden.
or said. All of the context is children are in danger in his Discord because so that's saying he's danger to kids. I mean,
that's what we're saying.
Yeah. Oh my god! Wait, you're starting to the synapses are firing. The neurons are going. You're starting to fucking understand.
The brain cells are rubbing together.
We are saying that his Discord server, at present, due to his negligence, is a potential hazard to children. Yes, that is what we are saying.
True.
Especially
We're not
with
saying
children
he's a
present.
pedophile.
If there were no children present, then
We're not saying he's a pedophile. The same way we wouldn't say Nuxtaku is a fucking pedophile.
I mean,
looks like it was very negligent.
I guess I'll hold back when it comes to saying about Nuxtaku. I kind of think he is, but in different ways.
I mean, the smart money would be on he is at this point, but you know, you can't officially
He's
say
defended it so much, but
you can't officially.
I guess
say
it was surety.
Yeah.
When the hoe
What is the
knows,
rebuttal?
says Jacob in my chat.
Clockwise. Jaden's the type of guy to watch a Birdman video on Asmongold and say unironically, lacking any self-awareness, dude, his fans are just mindless sheep. That's
pretty much almost that entire comment section.
Well,
that's so
Jaden,
true.
It's the life of Brian. You're all individuals, aren't you? Yes, we are. I'm not. The one guy.
Dude, you have all my chatters now, too. All my chatters are here. War Gaming Dead.
See Lucas coming in.
Yeah, Lucas is here. Let's go.
Like, the Birdman video versus the Asmongold video is just like the two retards fighting the image. Like, okay, whatever.
Two walls fighting.
Jaden, please tell me you didn't run, because I know you don't want to hear another.
No, he's typing a really long one, dude. We're going to chat GPT.
He's
this one's
going to
break the limit. Yeah. I think it's time for a content deep dive on the Birdman. Let's go, runner.
Maybe, yeah.
Is that
Honestly, if I wasn't a lazy shit, I would do it. I've been trying to do it for like years, and I'm just like, I'm just fucking. I don't want to deal with this.
That's why I just like streaming. I like doing like the deep dives and the discovering stuff like live instead of like taking it and then packaging it, and
I think my reaction to it at times tends to be funnier. Now I have done things like I'm going through, like I did with Smash AT's court case. I'm going through documents on one right now, and one that people may know, featuring Sid Alpha. In his court case, it's like still going to this day with probably the most insane individual I've ever met in my life. We're gonna talk about it next week. It's crazy.
Birdman destroyed Asmongold completely, but okay. Oh my god, he literally did the meme. He did Clockwork's meme in real time. It's insane.
Yeah.
Dude, my guy got totally destroyed. So like, you can't get my guy right, or like, hey, well.
You see, the number 2 Blanca player, he completely destroyed this man, didn't you know?
Yeah. If you're
this random guy that's not even in the conversation, like,
yeah,
talk about
he definitely destroyed Asmongold by being a bitch and locking the comments.
That's true. He did.
Dude, Asmongold destroyed himself.
was a
Though.
ball
Like, I do
digger.
not like
So
him.
who the
yeah,
fuck destroyed
Asmongold's-
two games?
I don't like Asmongold at all, but you gotta say it is pretty
yeah.
pussyish to make your hit piece and then lock your comments because the subject of your hit piece's fans are being mean to you.
I mean,
Dude, you get more
have
popular
to
with
know.
all those hate comments, dude.
Yeah, true. Embrace the hate.
Just let him hate. Yep.
No.
Well, I mean, of course, I don't know if you're privy to this, Wendy, but the Birdman has, of course, completely independently of any events, decided he's actually going to be deactivating his Twitter account pending soon, apparently.
Oh.
Well, he
Oh,
said that
can't take
earlier, but then he still hasn't. It's been like what, a day or two?
We all
2 days
know
since
that's gonna
then?
be a lie because
He's only gonna do it if like a huge name talks about this.
Nah,
There's no
his
way he's
alt-
doing this
his-
now.
He's
we all
he's
know
gonna have
he has
a.
a humiliation fetish.
Oh, dude,
That's true.
if he deactivates his Twitter because Future, a 200 sub channel, got him, dude, Future deserves like a medal, dude.
Dude,
Future
no
deserves
shit.
like.
No,
the-
he deserves.
All the
he
Birdman
deserves
subs
a
will go to
whole-
Future's. We'll go to Future's account. That
They
is the deal.
He just
He
needs
deserves
automatic
the-
monetization, whether he's at 500 or not.
That's he gets a special exemption.
The Birdman mods, quick, activate subscriber mode.
He deserves the whole buffet from the president. Just a personal
we're gonna
personal
do-
dinner with Trump.
Yeah, he blocked comments because Asmongold rated his comments saying slurs and being racist. Oh, was someone mean to Birdman on the internet?
Dude, the
I'm
internet.
sorry. Maybe
Yeah,
he should
the
fuck
internet.
off to his parents to cry about it.
Yeah, it did. And that definitely doesn't
It's the
explain why he
internet.
still has it off, even though he stopped talking about Asmongold. Definitely
No.
doesn't. That definitely isn't something weird there.
Not actually
cares?
criticism. Not actually criticism. Just being racist and dumb as fuck. To quote the.
I think that would
the
be
best-
super funny.
To quote
Okay.
to quote the best movie ever, Spider-Man 3. Gonna cry.
Dude, I think that'd be such a testament. You're hating on Asmongold, and then all your is just fans saying slurs, and that's all they got. Like, you win. Like,
Yeah.
what? I don't know why he deletes that. That's so dumb.
He'll even delete comments from people that are subbed to him if they go against him. So it's not like it's even like
he's pulling a
has to be
Noah.
subs only. No, he doesn't care.
Yeah.
As you go against his authority, your ass is getting the chopping block.
Yeah.
So
It's time.
do you want to continue sucking his dick and just taking it
Yeah.
up the
So
ass?
much about Birdman because I watched his content and it's like I watched the Harry Potter one and it's so like I got nothing, like it's just vapid, like tit for tat internet stuff with culture war shit thrown in. Like what's the draw? What is the draw?
Of what, Birdman?
I don't get it.
Redditors-
Of Birdman, yeah, of Birdman.
Redditors just love that shit. They eat it up. That's the only explanation.
True.
I had to go on his subreddit to make a Reddit account. So I'm Windaho with a 3.
Yeah, because saying slurs and calling him the N-word is definitely comments I would keep since there are people actually conversing and giving their criticism, but no, I guess that's dumb.
Dude,
yeah,
this is the
problem?
internet. People don't do like if you're
Problem?
hoping for
Issue?
like
Gotta
yeah,
cry?
if you're hoping for like reasoned criticism in a YouTube's comment section, you're a fucking psycho. You need to be locked.
Right, dude.
Yeah, you should see some of the comments in Future's videos. There's some people that are completely brain dead. So like,
Yes.
yeah, like you just keep it open. It doesn't matter. People will say
Discourse is
anything.
not good for
there are
YouTube.
like
Comment?
entire memes about how toxic the fucking YouTube's comment is. Oh, I'm going into the YouTube comments. Let me put on my fucking hazmat 5.
The hazmat suit. Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of people who are like,
Fuck,
you know, after the first
Wreck-It
2 days,
Ralph.
I don't read them.
Wreck-It
What?
Ralph had a whole thing about how
Yes.
toxic the fucking comment section is. If you're going there for criticism, I don't know. what
I
to
loved
tell
the
you.
first one.
Okay.
Yeah, first one was way
let me ask you
better.
a question, though. Do
Yeah,
you
second
know
one
the
is
specifics,
toxic, yeah.
the specifics they said, besides the N-word, do you know the specifics they said to have Birdman delete the comments, and you cannot say the N-word? You cannot say they were saying the N-word. Okay, what specifically? Do you remember the specific comment?
Yeah, did you see them, or did Birdman just say that happened?
Yeah.
Birdman
question.
posted a single one. That's it.
Otherwise,
dude.
I'm bullshit.
So there's two sides of this coin that I hate. It's the people who are like, I'm getting death threats, but I deleted them. It's like, okay, didn't even take one. And then there's the other people that are like, I'm getting death threats and show one. and it's like, oh my god, I don't know which one I hate more. They're both like useless.
Both of them are useless. Honestly, hot take. People talking about death threats online. Like 99% of the time, they mean fuck all. Like, who cares if you're getting death threats online? Like, most of the time, it's like Indian people or like stupid kids saying that, and it's like, okay, well, what can they do? Nothing.
They have nothing. Except the lolicons, at least back in 2022, dude, they fucking were going after me. They were gonna dox me, dude.
Oh yeah, no, the lolicons.
Okay, there's a difference between a death threat online.
Yeah.
That's a crazy thing. Like, so I've made the argument, because it makes people crash out, and it's true, that your average death threat online is free speech. It is. It's protected by free speech.
Honestly, yeah.
I'm forgetting the name of like the. Yeah, there's like this.
We've all got
the name of it, where it's like basically it's like comparing, like, okay, if they're just saying like on a Call of Duty chat, it's like, I'm gonna come to my house and fucking rape you to death, versus someone like putting in a lot more detail about like, oh, I know where you live in this.
You live at XYZ
and your house, and then saying they're gonna do it.
You drive a Ford 50s, you know. You go to school, pick up your daughter at this location. You're like, okay, then that's a little sad.
All right,
a complete tangent. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say that's why I stay strapped.
Yeah. I was gonna say this is like a complete tangent, but it's on the topic of like people being mean on the internet. So like, as you well know, the venerable and respected Google Sheet and Steam Curator manages the anti-woke gaming group. Like that they make that little list where like the game is woke, informational, or not woke or whatever, and they have like insane shit on that. They like recently had TF2 as like woke because there was some event that you could get like a pride flag on like your conscientious objector or something.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Like,
So
I distinctly remember. I was gonna say, because that's what I like distinctly remember. Like, number one, try to join a TF2 server and have someone not have the Austrian painter as their PFP on a team. It's pretty rare.
I know, right?
And then, like, I remember, like, it's just TF2 is near to my heart because it's like the last surviving remnant of like gaming 4chan culture in that way. Where like I was in a game once, and there was a person who had like their pronouns in their Steam username, and like I joined the server, everyone's fucking bullying them, right? They're like making fun of them or whatever because like our pronouns in bio, like they're calling them every slur in the book, and then some guy like starts going on a spiel about like, yeah, this is like the problem with Western society, man. We like allow delusional people like you to exist, like, you know, Trump 2024, and they all immediately started bullying that guy, dude.
What's magical about like TF2 and stuff, there was this guy, and I'll never forget him because I kept running into him even though we would play different games. His name was Finger and then the hard R-E N-word. That was his name. And I kept running into him. I'd be like, oh my God, it's him again. He's on the other side. And it was just like, I don't know. I feel like some of that magic is gone with modern games where you just don't see the same guy like with, you know.
Well, it's like, you know, people were like going about when, you know, Black Ops like came out, or like sorry, like it was like the Modern Warfare remake, and they were like, oh man, I remember in that game they used to like let you make your own like custom banners or whatever. I think it was. They were like, that's not gonna be in the remake. It's like, why is that not in the remake? It's like, you know why it's not in the remake.
Exactly why it's not in the remake.
Post crazy stuff.
So I gotta answer DJ Snow question. He's like, do you own an actual battle axe? I do not own an actual battle axe. I do own a hand-me-down from my grandfather, a World War II samurai katana, factory made, that one of the normal troops would have been carrying around. So I do own a katana that has history behind it, but that's about it.
My mother's half of my family was from Austria and saying shit about what I own. Okay.
Do you have the room? It's not a tribute. I'm just a collector. It's not a tribute. I'm just a collector.
A cum tribute.
It's like oh, those are just those fancy S's they used to draw in school. There's no other kind of S's here. Nope.
Nope. Yeah, those like $sign S's, dude. Yeah, I remember those.
Yeah.
I wanted to see what Jaden was saying before they deleted a comment.
Ooh, I didn't even catch that.
Jaden, why are you
still
deleting
going.
comments, man? What's the problem?
Wait, isn't it on the screen? Look up at the screen. Those don't get deleted, do they? That's why I have my comments on the screen, so people delete them, but it still shows up on the scroll.
Yeah. Mine has it up on the scroll. So if you,
Whereas I
it
can
feels
see
like
Jaden.
a belabored idea to suggest
go
at this
back.
point, but we can continue with the video if you want to.
Yeah, let's go. Video time.
yeah. Let's finish the video
Derailed.
because it's already past my dad my
Yeah,
old man time.
agreed. My
Let's
old
finish
man
the video
shame.
up. Yeah, sure. What are you like 12?
What? I'm 29, dude.
Oh God, you're a fucking child.
What? What do you mean? How old are you? I thought you're like 35 or something.
I'm 42 years old. I'm practically
Jesus
dead.
Christ.
That's the answer to life, the universe, and everything, though. That's kind of
True.
cool.
I thought I would be like, I was like, oh fuck, I'm probably gonna be like, might be older than these guys. I don't know. I'm gonna feel like the fogey. No, I think I'm the baby in this.
I'm 26. I think I'm the second youngest? Question mark.
I'm 25, so I don't know.
Oh, okay, you're the youngest. Yeah, April.
Yeah. If you add in military years, I'm practically 80. I'm be lucky.
Military years is crazy. Military years is crazy.
Let's keep going.
It's like city
There's no reason
miles,
to
dude.
not trust Yellow Flash's word because currently, we'll get into later in this video that your word Birdman means fucking nothing. Now, if you let all that stuff in when you were reading the penal code for California when it refers to doxing, you look real fucking guilty. Now, I'm not.
Hey,
a
your
lawyer,
stream's not
and I'm
showing
saying
the video.
Oh yeah. Because I had projects on.
Oh, you're right. It's
Here
the
we go.
game.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You play Project Zomboid? Who doesn't?
Play Project
I
Zomboid.
used to. Yeah, I used to.
I played it for a
You would
little
be-
bit, yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I'm just getting back into it with the new update.
It's a good like zone out game.
Yeah, it's one you can come back to, and they've added a bunch of stuff because it's never going to be out of early access. That's a forever early access game.
No.
No, that's the worst.
No.
In fact, it would be severely unlikely that you would, but with that context added, you sure look real fucking guilty. Especially when you claim to me in your initial response that sharing photos is not doxing. So let's get into that claim. So I'm dragging up the old Kinoflex drama between him and SK referring to doxing. Initially, I was defending Kinoflex until SK and I had a chat in DMs where he...
Lost all criticism. Defending Kinoflex. We all know he doxed.
Cooked.
That's true.
Yeah, done.
point
It's
out
over
the blatant
features.
hypocrisy.
Birdman, if you want to take features down, this is what you need to focus on right here. Just this portion.
The keto flag said like a year ago, and he's apologized for like 20 times.
Nobody was talking about the honesty.
Yeah.
Nobody was talking about the honesty.
That was my first conversation with Kino, was going over that stuff. And he actually called in. It was pretty well.
I actually have only heard bits and pieces of it. I haven't fully looked into everything myself. It's something I want to look into.
Gotcha, yeah.
If you want the TLDR, like I mean, short version,
I think the stream's unlisted.
Long version, just really quickly, he was in SK's community. They were increasingly becoming frustrated, well, mainly Kino with SK, but kind of with each other. Then a big disagreement happened between a friend of a friend from SK's community.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of put Kino on blast. Kino's SK's community, not SK himself, as far as I'm aware, had like a habit of calling Kino his full like legal name and posting his old pictures from his now changed like Twitter account. It was changed at the time, even, I believe.
Yeah.
Though I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. That might be incorrect. But Kino was upset with that, brought it up to SK a few times. In Kino's opinion at the time, SK wasn't doing enough to moderate that. And so after the big blowout between them, because they were talking crazy to each other, Kino just posted the guy's face and like doxed him when that's not publicly available.
Yeah.
It was in a different person's Discord server who had actually doxed SK before that image was there. So.
Oh no! Yeah.
Not a good thing. Yeah, I told him at the time it was real bad. As far as I'm aware, he feels bad about it. He's apologized to SK, and they've patched things up to the point that he's now like they're not collaborating or anything, but he will like come on SK's show occasionally to like talk about media. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I know they like reconciled in like some ways too. Like I feel like from this other controversy that happened within that community with I think Southpaw or whatever.
With Southpaw, yeah, because like. least on my end, I can't speak for Kino, but like my umbrage was mainly with Southpaw and C, who are both abject retards in my opinion. Because I didn't. I think Kino knew to an extent. I don't know how much he knew about the Southpaw thing. I think it was like explained to him by Southpaw, so I don't trust the accounting that happened there.
Very good source there.
I learned of it actually from Comic Legend, one of SK's friends. He mentioned it in a VC just before the blowout happened. Not like directly, but like I looked into it a little bit more. I was like, yeah, I'm actually I'm not comfortable hanging out with this person, so like distance myself from SK for a time, because I don't want to go to SK and be like, hey, you need to fucking drop this guy, because it's like it's not my place to police your associations. But yeah, anyway, sorry, you can carry on. That's the law. That's the TLDR. Okay. Point is, Kino did docs. He feels bad about it. He's apologized. They've kind of worked things out a little bit, I feel.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I've heard, from multiple sources, including Kino, that we agree with it. So
that's it. The only thing that he posted was the guy's face in like a white room, in a Spider-Man outfit, which is quite funny. But yeah, that was it.
Referring to me calling Birdman a doxer while defending Kino Flex, which he was completely fair to criticize. But there's some context I want to add in here. From what I understood at the time, that SK's photos were publicly publicized by him. It was not. So to be clear, I amend that statement, and it turns out this was a huge misunderstanding between mine and Kino Flex's conversation, so I apologize, I fucked that one. But why am I bringing this up? Well, in Birdman's video, he makes arguments that this photo was already being spread around and posted publicly.
Before Angry Joe posted the image. So how is it possible that I have doxed this man when this image has been making the rounds on Twitter months before I ever posted it, and at least a year on Reddit? The name in the screenshot is actually Flash's name, not the man in the photo. The location is apparently Flash's location, not the man in the photo. And since people have been attributing this image to Flash for a year, and he's been
just hearing him say this all I hear when he's saying this is like, I tried to dox Flash, it's his photo. I tried to dox Flash, it's his name. I tried to dox Flash.
Dude, I wish I doxed Flash, dude.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I wish I doxed Flash.
Nito's other like really stupid point about like, oh, but it was already posted elsewhere, but like in that law, like he tries like putting for like from his own state, it says redistribution is still part of doxing. So like he was even if you want to like take away from like the whole like even if you don't want to like take away the morality argument of it, legally he's still in maybe in a bit of deep trouble if someone bothers to go out of it. But like I doubt he would.
I doubt anything would come out of it. You don't see most of this doxing stuff even go to court. I guess one way I was hearing Beckett talk about it was there was, I guess, a situation where, God, what's that fucking stupid large content creator? He doxed somebody. And it's like got 1.5 million views. No, not Chibi. This is Brandon Buckingham. Someone. Yeah. And so after Brandon Buckingham did it, it was considered dox, but now it's been seen by like 1.5 million people or something like that. It probably wouldn't be considered a dox after that point. It really depends on like how far it's spread across the internet, not necessarily that it is spread, right?
Obviously, that like I call Noah like retarded light Yagami. I think Birdman is like a retarded Tywin Lannister. He like tried to plan the Red Wedding and he killed the wrong fucking family, dude.
Dude, that's such a good. That's perfect.
He's that like the canonical show retarded Lannister that they make jokes about.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's such a good.
That's ridiculous. The whole story about that was so stupid. They legitimately just had like a character basically just invented a character because of a critic. Yeah. And they were like, oh, let's put him in the show and have him be a fucking retard. There you go.
DJ Snow made a good point. Like when it comes to like the doxing thing, what you're saying is like he could be in trouble. Sniper Wolf has like the quintessential like straight up no way to call it anything else but doxing when she doxed that one guy and nothing.
Yeah, Jack's film. Yeah.
Jack's, yeah.
Yeah.
So. All right.
denying it for at least that long, it would make sense for him to make up a story about cancer to make anyone sharing this image sound worse.
So it's not doxing because someone else publicized it without his permission. Regarding SK's and Kinoflex's drama, SK never posted his face publicly, yet it leaked and spread, which led to Kinoflex posting it. This is what is called spreading such dissemination. Now frankly, personally, I don't care about some random guy's photo on the internet that has little to no public platform. But what I do have an issue with is posting other identifying PII that makes it far easier to locate an individual. Especially since when I talked to Flash in DMs, he stated to me that his location was not public. Also, as stated in my previous videos, even if I still got all this information wrong, you still believed it and you posted it to incite harassment.
Intent.
Also, regarding what we found in your Discord server, we know your intent is for harassment. And on top of the rest of the information provided per the definition you provided as well as the California law, while legally you'd be extremely unlikely to face criminal charges because frankly, no court would give a fuck, but the full context of definition and the law of your state, you will look incredibly fucking guilty. While I'm not stating you committed a crime, I'm no lawyer, but you certainly are breaching the boundaries of what is acceptable on the internet. But with all that out of the way, given your prior statements and arguments to defend yourself and the same arguments I use against you that you use against Kinoflex, you'd have to admit you did dox, or either none of you doxed. And I'm sure SK would love an answer to that one. You surely wouldn't want to be a lying griffly bear on your position on what is an
Griffly Bear reference. Griffly Bear reference.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I laugh every time I go to Future's like page on X because he has the comment posted saying Jeff did fucking Futures manipulate you.
By the way, critical drinker derangement syndrome theory strikes once again. Jaden is now debating critical drinker in the chat room, which is quite funny.
What the fuck? I'm so tired of all this shit about the fucking Odyssey. It looks like a shit movie. Just no. Who cares about watching it?
It looks boring.
All this stuff in talk of
It's
it.
a 5. I've seen it. It's like a 5 out of 10. It's okay. Like
Which is
I don't have.
You want to get into like an argument? That's what the movie industry really wants. It's just 5 out of 10s. That'll sell.
5 out of 10s and just people talking about it online like this. It's like,
but yeah, no one.
Yeah, I could probably make gang bucks on views if I like made these kind of like stupid videos about these movies. But it's like, who gives a shit anymore? It's like sometimes it's like how I feel with Drinker. Sometimes it's like, you can only make the same kind of video like enough times before people are going to be like, okay, I think you repeated your point too much.
No, I see what you mean. Yeah.
It's in doxing. Would you? Now, I'm not going to fully touch everything regarding the Discord server as Harmful Opinions is now taking over on that, and I have far more knowledge regarding what's happened in there, but I want to address some of your argumentation. You blatantly lie and said you had no idea what Discord was.
A slip up, and they think they found one this time. I created my Discord in December of 2018. I didn't really know what it was. It was something people had been asking me
I'm
to
a
create.
fake tough guy voice. I got bass in my voice.
Dude,
Dude, it's what you call it all over again. Pirate software.
Yeah, trying to
True. Yeah.
trying to like bully his audience at the end of the video, like, stop bringing this shit to me.
Well,
man.
Birdman, if I really want to, I too can speak from my diaphragm with very particular enunciation, and I sound smarter than you because I'm British. So there.
That's true. The British buff. Automatically +5.
In the video, stop wasting my motherfucking time.
I mean, there's a reason y'all colonized like the vast majority of the world. So
it's all smooth talking.
I was gonna say gun beats spear, but that's also true, I guess.
Oh,
yeah, when you invest in something, you got to keep on doing it.
For a while.
It's like a wonderful line in season 4 of Blackadder where it was like every single, because they're in a World War I setting, and fucking Blackadder is saying like every single prior war of conquest of our vast empire was predicated on the fundamental notion that the enemy should under no circumstances have guns.
See,
where you
In
won't
the
let
U.S.,
them.
we said give them the guns and we'll kill them anyway, and put them on reservations. So
just sort of relented as I saw it as another way to engage with my audience, which in 2018 was tiny, by the way. As you can see, when I announced the server,
what does that
I got
matter?
10 likes, and that was about the same amount.
It was
of
at
people
almost
who initially
200,000 at the
joined that
time,
server.
so that's definitely
My
not
point
tiny.
is, at the point in which I
think it was closer to like 30K or something. Harmful looked into it. He was closer to like 30-40K.
I mean, that's still a fucking big channel.
Yeah,
that's significant.
That's as big as Oddly Noah was at his prime. So.
He's trying to act like he was like my Discord when I started it, and I had like Kamoji and Grizzle in it. And that was it.
Yeah, he makes it sound like, oh, I get this whole audience, and I fucking do. When in reality, it's much more.
Okay.
Which honestly is surprising. I thought you guys would have more fun.
Really quickly, Jaden, just because I need to rape you on your media takes as well. Birdman has brought up that point, and it's stupid, because that's not the same thing. Black Panther being black is part of his characterization and part of his culture. That's why he was created. So are you suggesting that Helen of Troy and the Trojans being either Turkish, Mediterranean, or Greek is not a core part of why the story of the Odyssey was told within the Hellenistic period of Greece?
But it's a fantasy.
Well, no, it's different because it's white people. White people have no culture. Remember?
Yeah, so you would agree that like every single movie, like James Bond should always be a white British man, right? He should be like a Anglo-Saxon male, right?
I actually don't agree with that, but that's just me.
Elon of Troy? Who the fuck is Elon of Troy?
Elon of Troy. Elon of Troy. But it's my myth. Fucking Kinoflix coming in.
Yeah.
Being black isn't a problem because she was never described as white. She was described as the most beautiful Helen, you retard. Helen, you retard.
I've heard.
She was described as from Greece. She was spawned from a swan by the goddess of beauty, as far as I'm aware, and she was fucking the queen of Sparta. Yes, she was fucking.
Unit of measurement, like one Helen is like however many ships would like die for that woman.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
She's described as
an olive-skinned, brown-haired Greek woman. I mean, I don't know if that's true, but like, yeah, I believe it, man. She probably looked Greek, given she was from, I don't know, fucking Greece. Like...
Yeah. All right, let's finish this up.
I created the server. I was a tiny creator with a tiny audience, but
the Elon of Troy is hilarious.
Being a small community back then,
the troll, the Cyclops Grok.
Oh my god, Grok is a Cyclops.
So black people can't be described as beautiful? No, you motherfucker. Black people aren't ethnically Greek.
Oh my god. How did you fucking read that out of that? Holy shit. I think you deserve a medal for just the fucking hoops you jumped through.
Only award he's ever going to get is a participation award.
Have you ever been to like Greece? I've been to Greece, man.
You Googled Greece.
Yeah, they ain't white people.
Have you seen the musical Grease?
Like, to be clear, if she again, the word is Mediterranean. If she's like tan skinned, like Turkish looking, that would be completely fine. The point is, she looks like she's from like fucking like, you know, sub-Saharan Africa, which you can have some very beautiful people from sub-Saharan Africa. Lupita Nyong'o is easy on the eyes. I have no problem admitting it. But like, it's not a, you know, she doesn't look Greek. I'll tell you that for free.
Jaden, would you say synthetic man is a black man?
It doesn't mean that they are saying that's not the exact same thing as, oh, she's not green, so that means she's ugly as shit. Nobody is saying that. How the fuck do you get to like, oh, you saying that Lupito can't play as Helen? That means you think all black people are ugly. Dude, nobody was saying that. Not even me. Yeah. And I thought Lupito was like fine, but nobody was saying that like all black people are ugly because she's playing a beautiful white character or some shit like that.
Yeah. Sorry, I've been cracking on the video. I apologize. It's just like that melted my fucking brain.
Yeah, no, that guy was
Basically,
retarded.
I get it. It's not a stream with Jan if he doesn't crash out at least 2 or 3 times.
3 times, yeah.
More content.
as these were
Right.
hardcore
Doing us a
fans I
favor.
gained up to that point.
Mhm.
These were people I spoke to all the time on my channel and on Twitter, some of whom were my
Oh, no.
actual real-life friends. Needless to say, these people were
Was that the
all
14-year-old
adults,
by
and they
chance?
all knew
Yes,
Maybe.
yes. This is actually
that was his
so. This
cousin, a
part,
friend of mine.
he like this is him almost like it's. If you watch it first, it's a trailer for this portion at the end is a trailer for Harmful's video.
It is, and really, that's a great way to put it. It's the opening act.
Harmful
Yeah.
opinions will
So-
return in Avengers Doomsday, dude.
Yeah, dude.
me and what I
Oh,
was about. At that time, I was just becoming known for my
As you can see in this screenshot, the Birdman did have a Discord server prior for a different reason. Meaning that he had full knowledge of what Discord was at the time when he created his
What
server.
a dumb thing to claim,
Which I
too.
don't
I have no idea what
understand why
Discord
you
is, guys.
Yeah, right.
Like I get he's a fucking like. I mean, I would say old fogey, but there's someone here's 42, so I mean, he's not quite there yet. But I mean, even with how old he is, you know, he would still know what it is. Fuck, like.
Well, okay, we gave him the credit like that. Okay, maybe he didn't because he wasn't hip or whatever you want to say for it. But then, like we know he went back and looked for, you know, the beginning of his Discord and stuff like that because he brought up that tweet was like, "This is one of the first tweets that day in my Discord." You telling me you didn't go look and see the comment where you say down here? It's all good. I already had one, but it was something completely different than my channel.
One more thing, Jaden. Sorry, he has another one for me. You emphasize being beautiful. This will be the interlude between the video segments. I'm sorry. You emphasize being beautiful and that she was the ruler of Greece, not described her as white. So that's why I said Lupita can be both of those things. Okay, I'm going to try this for the final fatherfucking time. Okay, we are talking about the Hellenistic era of Greece. This is before the age of sail. Okay. Traversal over long distances is difficult and it's perilous, and many dynastic royal bloodlines were very heavily insulated, quite possibly inbred. I do not find it probable that a woman in such a setting, that to be among Greek rulers and Greek men, that would be from the Greek Isles, would look the way that Lupita Nyong'o looks. Now, I don't give a fuck, personally, who they cast, as long as they can get the job done. But that would be my position on everything.
Are
The
you
issue
saying-
with you is that wouldn't be your position on everything.
Are you saying it's more likely that she had a big forehead and weirdly large
Yes.
jawline? Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yes. She doesn't
That's
look,
how the
she
cat-
doesn't look. Yeah. Sorry. She doesn't look like
Fucking
anything.
half
She doesn't
bird, man.
exist, and there is no picture of her in the book. Oh my god, she's described in the book. Her skin is not described, but I'm pretty sure, like. Well, that might not even be true. I think, depending on the translation you're using, the words fair might be used, which typically means white in that context. But anyway, without getting into it too much, you understand that the position is, it's obviously a more organically, like intuitive casting to have her look like she's from Greece. And by that same token, we could absolutely, like, every argument that you're saying could justify a white Black Panther. That's just true.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Other than,
No,
I
the
guess
Nelson
he is.
Mandela
Other than,
featuring Ryan Reynolds.
other than I guess there's no picture of him because there are pictures of him because he's from a comic book medium. But like, again, and what Kino was pointing out as well, like, do you not think that it does disservice to like the immersive qualities of the film if it looks like if the casting just looks like you walked into downtown LA? Because ancient Greece did not look like downtown LA. I can promise you that.
A white Black
Sorry.
Panther when the story requires him to be black, mind you.
Granted, there is a
Have
White
to lie
Panther
about-
now, but I don't know about the whole
Yeah,
specifics about it.
exactly. Yeah.
Base.
I can't even imagine what that costume is. Sorry.
About this. You also blatantly lied that they were all adults, as you made a 14-year-old minor your very first moderator. Also, you chose the very easiest one in your video to quote-unquote debunk, but don't address the rest of the video of what I had brought up in my video, like the full nudity anime picture, as well as...
So these are things that he's missing when it comes to like from what I've been shown so far. Birdman may not have known he was a child at the time of modding him, though by his own arguments he has said that he knew all of the people in his Discord really well. But after it was about a year or so, the guy did find out when he announced his 15th birthday. Why wasn't it fixed then? It very much should have been fixed then, right?
People chatting about porn folders and having a porn addiction in front of minors. Now, to the benefit of you did delete that full nudity artwork, but it's surprising that you didn't mention that at all regarding your response video. So I know you watched my video, Birdman, so I know what you know about what I said about your Discord. Maybe, I don't know, it's because you know that there's no defense for it. So pick the easiest narrow argument and dodge the rest of the evidence I've shown from your server. And to be clear, I know there's far worse in there that I would love to make public, but I'm going to send you to Harmful Opinions video in the description, as well as subscribe to his channel for more updates regarding the Birdman. Just know there's a reason why the Discord issue only takes up 6% of his 17.5-minute response. Now the Domino's response is really easy as Birdman doesn't address the main component of my complaint and actively deceives his fans. How do I know this? This interaction.
You said your name is and you're the manager at this location here in... You are? Correct. Okay, cool.
Are you starting to notice a pattern here, dear viewer?
This interaction is completely uncensored in the original video. The Birdman states the manager's first name alongside the address of the Domino's. At the beginning of the video, he shows his phone where it shows the location of the Domino's on Google Maps. Based off his subscriber growth from Social Blade and the snapshot from the Wayback Machine, you can determine his subscriber count around that time at 121,000 subscribers during 2021 at the time of
Jesus.
Now I have to ask you this. Do you think it's anywhere appropriate to harass employees, say the manager's name multiple times, say the address of where the Domino's is, and then point to it on a fucking map to show exactly where it is, inciting and doxing the Domino's employees? If Birdman didn't think it was doxing,
I was just picturing that meme where it's Batman in an alleyway saying, "This is where I saw my parents die," but it's the Birdman and he's going, "This is where they denied me my free pizza."
There's just the pizza they threw out on the ground. With a beaded necklace next to it, of course.
Obviously.
Yeah.
God damn.
Oh.
why bother censoring the clips he shows anyways? He claims he did nothing wrong, so post a full video and make it public. I'm sure it will cement your fans' opinions that you aren't a doxer. Anyways, that's the response and how Birdman is actively lying. Currently, now that his response is up, I'm going into full digging mode. And from here on out, I would follow Harmful Opinions videos for further updates and leaks of the Birdman server. Because currently, this is where my story ends with the Birdman. Anyways, all, thank you for watching.
I mean,
that's the one thing I probably disagree with when it comes to coverage. There's like I feel like he could have posted some more images from the server. Like,
I mean, I think
he doesn't like being in the public so much. From what I know in the future, is he likes being behind the scenes a lot and kind of helping out. So
the first time
I see him make a video.
This is not a. I'm not saying anything about. As far as I'm aware, more leaks are coming. So
yeah,
I know for sure more leaks are coming.
I could tell.
Yeah, it's more. I think of a thing if he's a researcher. Like the first time we watched stuff with Noah, he came into my chat and we were talking. You know, I pointed people towards his channel. Because he had posted one of his first video on Noah, and he was like, yeah, I'm not really doing that. I'm just a small guy. I just like to be in the background." And now he's 200 subs in.
Stale cheese.
Killing huge channels.
Stale cheese 7273. I'm just picturing Pizza the Hut from Spaceballs canceling Birdman's order over the phone.
Oh, that's so good. I need someone to make that meme too, of just like the Birdman yelling over the phone with like Pizza the Hut on the other line. Oh man. Yeah, I was we're gonna force Future to become a prominent drama YouTuber.
Yeah, dude. He'll do well.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw Harmful has already stated that it's pretty interesting what the Birdman said, and he'll have a video out tomorrow on it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm excited about it.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'll cover it tomorrow. I don't know what's on the thing. I did like the lolly, the person justifying lolly tonight. That's how it started.
Justifying. I haven't seen that one. I'll have to go back. You have some insane.
I'll send it to you. Sunny something. Oh, yeah. Dude, no. There's these smaller ones are fucking nuts. Like it makes these big ones look like I don't know, baby time. Like it's crazy. These guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. So certain different parts of the internet have some of the weirdest people. Like I would actually say like the anime side of like the internet has some of the most degenerate fucking people in the world.
Yeah, like, I liken it to like level 13 of Coruscant, dude. Like the Glub Shido level. Like there's like a whole fucking underbelly of fucking nuts people.
It's like this like big like underground like gang of fucking people being like, oh, this guy's talking about this person, calling him a lolicon. We gotta take down his video, find his address. Let's do all this.
Yeah, it's crazy people in there. I turned down talking about one. There was a couple of anime guys. I forget who we were talking about at the time. Simon brought them in, and they wanted me to look at this VTuber who was like what straight up like doxing community doxer, and I was like, listen, guys, if I wasn't a married man and I was single, I'd 100% go for it, but I can't dip into that just yet until I have like actual protections on my channel, until I can put like a lawyer behind my DMCA.
It was pretty it was pretty wild though. Like when I got the strike on, or like they attempted the strike on 4th of July, like how much like it spread through all like the discords and on Twitter and everything. I was like, god damn, these motherfuckers, I feel like the Glub Shido's got my back sometimes. So it was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a video like that too, where like it was like multiple different times YouTube would take it down, and then like hours later put it right back up. I'm like, this is fucking weird.
Yeah, sometimes they get it. Like, sometimes these people go in there and they don't even do the process right, and the AI.
I don't think they filled it out right. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, that's probably what happened. So fucking all right. This is my favorite person to A-log here. So we're gonna bring this up because I just saw this.
Smash JT.
Smash JT.
Barely know this guy.
Yeah, so this guy he made this post a while back and everyone made fun of him. This is unnecessary and intentional signaling trans, the purple in the background. They know what they're doing. Once you notice bisexual lighting being used, you can't unsee it. This is intentional. I will not be gaslit, bud. The fucking AI gaslit you. And now he's posted at Elon Musk, I'd like to request to use my one free remove community notes because I have been proven right. Exceptions. How do I go about redeeming?
Do not redeem. Do not redeem. Do not redeem.
Was that recent?
That is gold.
He just posted that today.
No way.
Dude, if you want a funny fucking rabbit hole, go look at him, his AI fucking psychosis shit that he's going through right now.
AI psychosis, dude, cyber psychosis, bro.
Cyber psychosis, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
The only time I heard about this guy was like the whole like Alyssa Mercante situation. Like,
it's fucking.
But even then, I barely know anything about it.
A lot of it's coming from that. So there's been discovery, and in the discovery, she got a hold of his Chat GPT logs.
Yeah, so I saw that. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, boy, you were showing me those. Wasn't one of them just like straight up him telling the fucking chatbot, mention Indian?
Yes, it was.
Yes.
So when the new chick became the head of Xbox and stuff like that, he wanted ChatGPT to write the post specifically using her ethnicity as being an Indian as part of the reason. Yeah.
I don't know.
He told the AI, stop telling me no.
Oh my Jesus.
He somehow made the chatbot look like a master rage baiter because he was like, I understand that you're very upset, but I can't do what you're asking me for like XYZ reason.
It's so funny. It
seems like
motherfucker should have switched to DeepSeek.
Yeah. One of those people that like they get like raped by one of the fucking chatbots. It's like, is everyone just trying to become Will Stansel? It just seems like it.
I know, right?
Well, dude, I've watched some of the stuff on like that AI psychosis and people who've actually gone through it and come off of it. It gets fucking bad. Like they'll get them into all sorts of conspiracy theories and have them like leave their families.
Yep.
It's fucking.
Oh my
nuts.
God! Speaking of psychosis, one of the people I was fighting with midnight, like the fake Wiccan lady, like she recorded. So I was like in stream, she was in chat while we were fighting, and I was like talking to her while she was like mad in chat. And then they posted a video, and so I go watch the video, and it's her perspective. Like I'm watching her on the phone type the messages that she's sending in the chat. I'm like, dude, this is crazy. And then when she goes to end the recording, she scrolls up, and there's like character AI chatbot of Alistair from fucking Hazmat Hotel. So she's like fucking chatting or I don't know, European with Alistair at the same time. I'm like, dude, I'm glad she had to stop her goon sesh to fucking fight with me. That's pretty cool.
God damn, the internet was a mistake. The internet,
I know, it gets worse every
destroy
day.
it now. Just destroy it all now. And stop talking to each other.
We have to
across
pull the plug. We'll find each other in the real world, dude.
Bring back guys in
Isn't
power.
that what
and
serial experiments lane is all about?
Yeah, it is. I was gonna say, why hasn't more people debated Smash JT on this from Racist Seafood? I mean, Smash JT doesn't do debates as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, he doesn't. I don't think he interacts.
Nor should he. That would be a catastrophic career decision from him. But
he tried to debate Colin, is it Moriarty's or something like that?
Colin Moriarty, and he got
Yeah,
giga raped.
and he got fucking, he got absolutely
Of course, his name is
bodied.
Moriarty. You fucking debate a guy named Moriarty and you're an idiot? What the fuck were you thinking? What was he
Imagine
doing?
a debate with John Delarose.
Yeah,
Oh
he
god.
did debate, and he got
The double
bodied in that
retard.
one too.
How do you lose to John
Ultimate
Delarose?
can't get a
Ultimate
break.
debate death battle. Smash JT versus Sneak.
Oh, if you have 5 minutes, I promise, because Wendy's not seen it. I don't know if you've seen it War Gaming Down. Have you seen Sneeko fight Sean Strickland?
No, you were talking about that and you couldn't find it when you were talking to me. He's like anime taunting him.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, there's a better quality version now as well. I'll post it in feed.
Yes, HD.
Yes, let's do it. We'll end it off with that.
180p.
You want to get see Sneeko get the shit beat out of him.
And the guy's like, "You're going to tire yourself out. You can't touch me," or some shit.
So a little bit of context on this. So this is at the time Sean Strickland was the world middleweight champion for MMA. And Sneeko like approached him, was like, "Hey, do you want to spar?" Even the preamble was funny as fuck because Sean, like, he met him at like a random place, and Sean was like, so who the fuck are you? Sean Strickland doesn't like influencers, like just in general. It was like, "Oh, you're fucking like a fucking influencer." He was like, "No, I'm just a guy." Who are you? I was like, "I'm a fucking MMA fighter. Who are you?" That's what I asked. It was like a great fucking clap back. Anyway, they agreed to spar. He agreed to spar.
God,
Sean Strickland.
how did they? Their body, like they're like, what do they call it? Where it's like the
like weight class.
Yeah, their body weight class, their weight class is completely different.
So anyway, Sean Strickland
eats like bigger chicken legs than the chicken.
Sean Strickland. So yeah, Sean Strickland at this point, world middleweight champion of the UFC. Sneeko has done about a month's worth of boxing. This is going to go great. Let's go.
Yes, let's go.
Sneeko's win.
If you pause just for 1 second to explain the rules as to like what's happening. Sean Strickland, so it's a 5-minute round because it's MMA, just 5-minute rounds. That's going to be the sparring session. Sean Strickland agreed he's not going to touch him until I think the 2-minute mark.
I'm not even using 1% of my power.
I miss the old MMA where there was no weight class or timer. You just went in until it ended.
Yeah, true.
Until one of you died.
Yeah.
Think about if you knocked me out, how cool that would look for your. You could actually accomplish something.
Jesus Christ! It looks like a pool noodle trying to fight somebody.
It's like actually kind of like play half punch out in real life. It's like, oh, you got fucking like 100-pound little Mac versus like 260-pound fucking bald bull, whatever. The fuck.
He's like,
let's listen to the anime speech.
Yeah, he's talking shit to him in real time. It's incredible.
It's like he let him pretty much punch him in the face, and he's like, "Oh, this is not gonna be."
That's the best you got.
You know, as this round progresses, it's gonna get noticeably worse for you.
Clockwise. This is like when an obnoxious 16-year-old tries to size up to their 300-pound, 3-year-old father. Oh God, that's so good.
We got 4 minutes. As we get closer to the 3-minute mark, you're about to feel significantly more about a pain. They should be setting it in right now, then nothing you can do can hurt me. And this is a moment that as you're realizing, you're about to have a really bad fucking day in the next minute.
Nico looks so serious.
Do you fear the fear setting in?
It reminds me of Gerald Zahn talking shit to Superman during the fight.
That's exactly what it's like.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, one of the Alpha Man dudes, by the way.
Yes, yep. He's the top. Everybody wants to be him.
Yep.
Bro, you're doing so good.
It's what?
It's worth highlighting, like, it's worth highlighting as well, like, why this is funny. Like, as someone who does combat sports, I do boxing and judo. Like, it's just incredibly frustrating seeing like it become normalized by influencers like Sneeko that like, oh yeah, man, like you're just gonna do a few boxing lessons and you're gonna challenge like the world like MMA middleweight champion. It's like, dude, if you were like, this is how you know it's a publicity stunt so that he can fucking peddle his like alpha male bullshit. If you were earnest about getting good at boxing, you would join a gym and you would throw fucking jabs and crosses for like about a month straight, and then maybe like do push-ups, do some runs, build your stamina, a lot of jump rope, right? And then maybe
fucking fill out those chicken legs.
Yeah, after you've done it for like a few months and like you know at least the basic 1, 2, 3, 4, you can like maybe consider joining up for like charity events or like do like sparring, like more involved. After you've done like some more involved sparring sessions, you can go like harder sparring or do like maybe compete if you want, right? At like your beginner level. You don't do this shit. This is not how you get good at martial arts.
This is this thing. There's this whole scene now. He's just basically copying the fucking what's his face?
Creator Clash?
No, the
Logan Paul.
No. Logan Paul is all he's doing. Like Logan Paul has now made a career off of being a fake boxer that millions of people will watch him fight an old fucking man that he could have never beat in his prime. That's what Sneeko
that was Jake Paul.
No way.
Jake Paul.
Yeah, Jake Paul. Jake Paul. He fought an actual like amateur boxer after that. He got his shit rocked. So you know.
True.
Yeah, he was a littler guy.
Even more brain damage than you already have.
Logan Paul. I don't like him, but Logan Paul started doing WWE, and he's actually really good at it. Like he's a really athletic, good wrestler. So that's
I could see him.
Right?
That's fine. Like we know what wrestling is, right? We know wrestling.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He can be a good actor, I guess. Yeah, that's how he does it.
Yeah.
Thinking about it, he actually does have that personality. I used to be like big into watching wrestling as a kid. Yeah, he definitely has the personality to be a good wrestler.
Yeah, he's a really
I might
good
even
heel,
like him then.
Yeah. No.
I'm worried about you, Mike. There's this moment you're realizing that you cannot hurt me.
Look at those baby taps. He's about to fucking rock his
It's like he's play fighting with his fucking child.
Yeah.
Do one southpaw and he's gone.
You're a very tough influencer.
I'm just waiting for him to get some shit wrong.
Oh Jesus, that got me.
This is so Kino. This is so Kino.
Is it set in yet that you're about to get hurt? No, you're good. Oh! 2 minutes.
I imagine how afraid this guy's gonna be that he's about to get his ass rocked.
Halfway. I think this is how it's gonna go. Halfway.
Bro, he is a bastard. He's
It's
folded
like
like a lamb.
bullying a disabled person. Fucking.
Why did you trade out of farm still? Jesus.
Mike Tyson versus Beetlejuice. This is the fucking.
Say uncle, say uncle. Oh man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that father. So you think you're a man now, son?
This is about to be like Omni-Man versus fucking Mark season 1 level beatdown. That's approaching.
Sneeko's not doing bad. Let's go.
Yeah. Just wait. It's about the buzzer's about to hit.
Ooh.
He's just waiting to fucking hit him in the gut.
Let that right hand go. Let that right hand go. What time we at? 2 minutes. I want to do this a little bit longer. Let that right hand go, Steve.
I want to do this long.
There you go.
Oh, shit.
Look at that shit. Oh, yeah.
The fucking laundry worth of towels.
What do they think this is?
Oh, dude, you're dying tonight.
Bye. It's like, where's the towel? Where's the towel?
They tried to throw the towel again. Did they throw it a third time?
If you go back to like when he starts punching him and he's up against the cage, you can see there's like a moment where I swear to God, Sneeko is being kept up by him punching him. That is the only thing keeping him up.
Dude, his feet are off the ground.
You're like, look at this.
That's time number 1.
Jesus. Little Mac versus Tyson. Mike Tyson.
Holy
They threw all the towels. It's so bad.
There's number 2. There's number 3.
We're throwing towels. We're throwing towels. Yeah, this other guy had to come in and be like, okay, you got to stop.
Yeah, that's the ref. I think yes. Stop. He's already dead.
Yeah. Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. I bet he's trying to say like, oh well, see, I'm a man of fear because I was willing to get in the ring with.
Yeah, he was like literally. Yeah, that was of course that was immediately then. It's like, yeah, at least I got into the ring with Sean Strickland. I was like, dude, that doesn't make. You're just a retard. Like, what do you think was gonna happen? Like, what's the? There is like no. This is like the thing with like things like this. Like, I'm such a tough guy. I like took a fight that was obviously there is. This is just something I feel strongly about in martial arts. There is no nobility in like deliberately wasting people's time who are way better than you. Like,
yeah.
If you care about the art, like I said, if you care about the art, start at your level and build yourself up. But like, obviously, him practicing like jab cross hook is not quite as flashy as him getting made a mockery of by like the world middleweight champ. So he has to content farm this.
True. I mean, he's never going to get respect from these guys anyway.
Obviously, yeah.
No, of course not. Of course not.
He's not going to get respect anywhere.
Offer.
That's true. Yeah, he did.
Yeah. All right. With that, guys, y'all have kept me over an hour again. It's going to be nap time in the truck at work tomorrow.
Let's go.
Thank you, Jan. Thank you, Furies. Thank you, Mudlink, Wendy Ho, and even God, I forgot his name already. What was the guy that came on?
Bill Kill, and then
Bill Kill.
Thanks for coming on. And then
Jaden. A special shout out to Jaden. You fucking
shout out to Jaden, our hero, our favorite Birdman fan. Yeah.
Yes, our content farm.
The resident raking boy.
Our Jan crash out enabler.
True.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much for having me on. It was a blast.
Absolutely.
Have a good night.
Peace. Guys.
Good night to everyone. Yeah.
Okay. And if you haven't yet, later, Mudlink, later. If you haven't yet, go ahead and hit that like button. Get us moving in the algorithm. If you enjoyed the stream, please subscribe. I do this every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. We have a special gaming stream. So come by anytime. We'll see what other events we'll say come up on Friday. Y'all have a wonderful night, guys. Good night.